straight up playoff game. I was just watching the pregame stuff, and it said that if we win out, we're in. We control our own destiny now. At this point,
Really?
yes. Hmm.
Huh. That's I guess that's surprising. Like I know Seattle losing majorly helps, but I guess I figured like the Saints technically could still win the NFC South, and I think in that case, if the Bucks had the same record as us, they have the head-to-head tiebreaker. But I don't know. I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what they were saying. But with a loss tonight, it's zero. We're done. If the Vikings lose tonight, their chances go down to like 3%, which is basically it's. I mean, it's a straight up playoff game. At 3%, you're probably not making the playoffs either. But us, we're down to zero. So straight up, and we're doing it without Wicks. We're doing it without Christian Watson. No Devondre Campbell, which I'm kind of okay with because his play has just plummeted when he
Yeah.
has played.
And McDuffie's played pretty solid in his absence.
We have Savage back, helps, but we're also without Stokes. He got put on IR for the year. Now the hammy injury flared up
Yeah,
again,
I'm trying to
and
think. Did Stokes have one complete game this entire season?
two. I think he played the last 2 weeks. I think so because he
Well, no,
played two.
I thought they threw him into the starting lineup last week against Carolina,
I thought that
and
was the
I feel
second
like that's
game
his one game.
because he played one without Jair. I thought.
Um, I know he played one earlier in the year when he first came off IR, and then he got hurt in that same game. Dude,
Well, it's
that is
not looking
looking
good
like
for
a
Eric
bust of a
Stokes.
pick, dude.
Yeah,
And the thing is, we could have taken Tyson Campbell, who went a few picks later, his Georgia teammate, and has turned into a Pro Bowl corner for the Jaguars.
he's been hurt for most of the year too, but yeah, he is by far the Jaguars' best corner when he has played. And I watched tape on Tyson Campbell, and I think I remember if I go back and watch that
Yeah,
podcast, I wanted Tyson Campbell. He was my pick over
yeah.
Eric Stokes. But they went with the metrics because he blew away at the combine. He has a great RAS score. He's 4.240 or whatever, and guy just can't stay healthy. Um, yeah,
Well, Valentine and Ballantyne, they're gonna
yeah.
have a test tonight against Justin Jefferson. And Jordan Addison is in the lineup. He was questionable all week, so it. I mean, Minnesota's game plan. They've had a weak run game all year long. Our defense has been hot garbage for the past month.
Mhm.
Even though they're starting a rookie fifth round pick, I fully expect them to try to air it out all night. And so
Mhm.
we just got to hope that we get enough pressure quickly enough to force mistakes from Jaron Hall, their new starting quarterback.
Yeah, we'll get into Jaren Hall just a little bit. Let's see if we can't get through some of these bold predictions before the game starts, so we can just kind of focus on that.
Yeah.
My first one is Packers defense makes Jaren Hall look like a future Hall of Famer, and it's just what we do, man. It's just what we do.
I hope that one doesn't come true, but it would be keeping with Joe Barry's MO.
Mhm. Yours. Aaron Jones gets 11 plus first half touches. He did last
Yeah.
week,
Yeah.
and
I
it
mean, he
worked.
LaFleur just has this history of good God. You see
What the
Kirk
fuck is
Cousins
wrong
up
with
here
Kirk
with his shirt
Cousins?
off.
Why? Why?
I don't. This is savagery. Uh, shit, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. That just blew my mind. Yeah, Aaron Jones. Yeah, like Lafleur just has this habit of like he'll use Aaron Jones on the opening series. He does great, and then he just like gets away from him. This is a game where we need to control the clock, and we very well may not have a ton of second half opportunities to run the ball. So I want to see Aaron Jones get fed a
I
lot in
love
the
it.
first half.
I'm all on board with that. My bolder prediction is Bo Melton continues to make some big time plays tonight. Played looked good last week and spot play. I think we're gonna need another good game from Bo Melton, especially with Wicks and Watson out. So
yeah. I mean, I like that prediction. That's. I don't think anyone expected him to play as well as he did last week. But yeah, he's a speed threat, and
right.
with Watson out of the lineup, we haven't had that. So hopefully, Mountain
Nick
continues to grow and can stretch the field.
Nixon takes the ball out to like the 20, 25, something like that. So all right. Let's see. We got Malik Heath out there as a starter. Dobbs, Jane Reed, Tucker Kraft, Sheed Walker starting. Elton Jenkins, Josh Myers, John Runyon, and Zach Tom. Zach Tom's ranked seventh on those PFF rankings. Wow.
He's like really been our only consistently good lineman this year, and I don't even think right tackle is
Wow.
his
We're
best position.
going five fucking wide. Is this Aaron Rodgers back here?
The
Not
Vikings are
even.
getting a lot of cushion. We're
And we
going deep,
going deep.
and Love is way off the mark. Not even 10
I don't.
yards.
I don't love that play because I bet. Do you see how far he overthrew him? Jordan Love's probably all wound up right now.
Yeah, I mean that was
He
nowhere
needs
close to his
he
receiver.
needs just some short, quick passes, like high percentage passes, just to get comfortable and into a rhythm and calm down. Like he could
The
probably
last thing
rocket a
we
ball
need
like
is to come
60,
out here
70
and go
yards right
three
now.
and out to start the game. Like,
All right, we got Aaron Jones, another shotgun though. We send Tucker Kraft in motion. We do hand the ball off to Jones, runs
oh,
into a lineman. And
dude, Jones had a crease where he could have gotten good yardage on that if Runyon
Mhm.
hadn't gotten stood up and Jones ran into him. And dude, if Runyon just got a little more push, that could have been a big run.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right.
Harrison Smith,
Well,
man.
quickly, while they're going through the lineup here, let's try to
All right,
finish these predictions.
Boulder, your our defense generates at least two turnovers. Gonna need them tonight.
Yes, yeah. Rookie fifth round quarterback.
Shotgun.
We got to
Jordan
get
Love
something out of it.
sees it, catches it.
Oh,
Dobbs, nice. Oof.
wow, that
First
was a
down.
hell of a catch by Dobbs. He
Not a
fell
great throw
down
by
on the route,
Love,
got back.
or maybe it was a good throw and it
What?
was just Dobbs. Wait, he didn't catch it. What the
Oh shit.
fuck?
All right. Yeah, that looked like it was a catch in live action, but yeah, he clearly drops that.
Yep,
So
shit.
here we
Well,
go,
three
three
and
now.
out. Great. Oh, do you know who leads the league in hang time percentage this year?
I bet you're about to tell me.
J.K. Scott.
Really?
Yeah,
The old JK-47.
he's playing great in Los Angeles. Who knew?
Yeah, dude, just
Great
special
punt
teams
by
just
him though. Holy
can't.
shit.
Special teams just can't be good in Green Bay. I don't. I
All right. My
yeah.
boldest prediction before Jaron Hall lights us up is Kayshawn Nixon takes a return to the house. If you remember last year, he had a great fucking game in Minnesota's house. Did he have the kick return touchdown against Minnesota last year?
I mean, he had multiple return
Yeah,
touchdowns, didn't
I
he?
believe one was in Minnesota late in the year too. So all right, and yours is Joe Barry actually calls an aggressive defense for once. And wow, okay, we're pressing at least down low.
Yeah, I mean, I think Joe
Rashawn Gary
Barry.
bites on that big time, and wow, all right, we just get
Uh,
burned for a QB scramble already.
yep. I mean, we're gonna have a heavy dose of that tonight. But yeah, I look at it like Joe Barry has to see the writing on the wall and know that he has nothing to lose at this point. And with him, like clearly we're losing. The defense is losing the locker room. I think he's gotta let them play the way they want. And of course, my broadcast is breaking up right now, so I can't see the fucking game. All right, you're gonna have to fill me in because my
Is it
broadcast
cutting
is
out?
currently
Okay, all right.
crap
Well,
in bed.
we have him at third down right now, 3rd and 1.
What did they do on second down?
Oh, I missed that one. All right, they're
All
in a
right.
shotgun. Justin Jefferson goes in motion.
In the slot, I don't like. They're probably going to be looking Jefferson's way.
Oh, come on, Preston. Okay, well, incomplete.
Man, Preston Smith is slow out there. If that were Lucas Van Ness, I think that would have been a sack.
Yeah, 4th and 1. Let's see if they go for it or not.
Yeah, I mean, I like Preston Smith. He's a good cog. He contributes, makes things happen for other guys, but like he's just clearly never going to be a difference maker. And at this point, I would kind of like to see Van Ness get a chance to grow.
And it goes into the end zone for touchback. Is your stream working now?
Yes, yes. Uh, I I couldn't tell if that was Nixon or Reed on the punt return. Let the ball get dangerously close. Like it looked like he was thinking about returning it from the 5, and then last second decided to let it bounce instead. All right. Well, commercial break. Let's get through some more pregame material.
All right, let's learn our ABCs for the game. So you want to see? Can you see it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. You want to see team respond to Jair's suspension with their most disciplined game yet. They've been pretty inconsistent with discipline. When we're on our win streak, there they were playing great ball, but as of late, getting back in bad habits.
Yeah, yeah, and that's we're at the end of the year now. It's time to stop using the young team as an excuse, and this learning the ABCs. This shouldn't be a segment next year. They
Hmm.
they need to start playing penalty free football, knowing their assignments, and let's hope that Jair's suspension kind of wakes him up a little in that regard.
Yeah. You want to see Jordan Love take the easy yardage when there are scrambling opportunities?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think he's had a fair amount of opportunities to take off and pick up a first down with his legs. And when he has run, he's shown he actually has pretty decent speed. But he's not. I mean, it's good that he's not a scramble first guy, but I just think that he could take advantage of more of those opportunities
Hmm.
to help out our depleted receiving corps.
And you want to see Corey Walker in better command of the defense with no pre-snap confusion. Been a huge issue for our defense last few weeks. A little bit better last week, but I mean, that's not saying much for because we still let Carolina put up 30 and we almost lost to them. So
Yeah, and then Carolina got shut out today.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Quay Walker with Campbell out of the lineup, I would expect that Walker would be the guy calling plays. Although I don't know, Savage has done it in the past, but it's not really traditional for a safety to do that. It's usually your inside backer. Um, it just seems like Walker has been at the heart of a lot of the confusion on defense
Hmm.
lately, and I want to see him know your assignment. Don't be asking other guys what to do before the ball snaps. Like if he knew what he was doing out there, he has the speed to just play aggressively and make difference making plays.
Hmm. All right, Jordan Love gets the ball back, and on our first down play, we hit Tucker Kraft for like 5 or 6. We're coming out throwing a lot in this game. Holy cow! Let
Yeah.
me see if we can
I
go
don't
through
know
some
if
of
this
these.
is the situation of LaFleur outsmarting himself like he seems to do so frequently. Like this should be an Aaron Jones game.
Hmm.
2nd and 5, pistol formation. Looks like Minnesota's probably in man, probably bringing some heat.
All right, and we do run with Jones. He picks up like 2. It's gonna be like 3rd and 3. All right,
Man, I don't like when we're running. Like, why are we running directly behind Runyon, who is our worst run blocker?
I'm not sure.
All right, so Love rushed us back up to the line, and now calls an audible at 3rd and 3, slowing things down. Shotgun. Another audible. Are we gonna call a timeout here? We're done. Five,
Yeah, we're down to 4
four,
on the play clock
three,
here.
two.
All right, we get the playoff. They're sending a small blitz. That's gonna be
All right,
short.
that's
Nope. Okay,
no.
we
I
picked it
think
up last
second
second.
effort. I
Yep,
think second effort. Dobbs gets
Dobbs
it.
got it. Nice. Woof. All right. Let's go through this quickly. Your first key
Love hurrying
matchup.
us back up. I think.
Oh, we're in hurry up, so I shouldn't have done that. Holy cow.
Oh no
Nope.
no.
All right. All right, you got Carrington Valentine's Justin Jefferson as your first key matchup, which I mean, for sure.
Listen, I mean, the way that Justin Jefferson has absolutely shredded our zones before, I would play Valentine up in his face, trying to disrupt his routes, and I would be doubling him damn near every play.
All right. Wow, nice stiff arm by Tucker Kraft, and we pick up a first down. Quick. So after going deep on the very first play of the game, Jordan Love settles down. LaFleur's calling lots of just high percentage throws here.
Dude, whenever we throw the ball to Tucker Kraft, good things happen. I would take these little flare routes to Kraft all day long until the Vikings adjust. Damn, that was a nice stiff arm. You get that replay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Loving the shotgun again. We motion Reed. Throw to Reed.
Nice.
I think Reed could have had better effort there. I mean, picks up 4 or 5 yards, but I think he could have made more of an effort to stay in bounds and get a few more yards.
Mm-hmm.
We should make a point to keep our eye on Rasheed Walker this game, since his Pro Football Focus ratings have been a bit of a point of debate for us lately.
Yeah. Yeah, he was ranked up there pretty good. All right, we hand the ball off on 2nd and 4 to Aaron Jones. He gets like maybe a yard. Looking at like another 3rd and 3. All right, let's go to your second key matchup. It's gonna be Kenny Clark versus the Vikings interior O line.
Yeah, I'd specifically think that our interior pressure is going to be more important than the outside pressure, because with a scrambling quarterback like Hall, if we don't get inside push, he's just going to take off running. How about blowing a whistle, Russ? You trying to
And
get our
there's
receiver hurt?
Bo Melton right there making a solid 3rd down play.
Dude, I think the refs let that go on a little too long, and the Vikings looked a bit chippy afterward.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bullet from Love, man. Rodgers did not throw many of those lasers over the middle of the field in the last half of his career.
All right, we got 1st and
Okay.
10. Jones is
Love under center.
the back, single back, pitch.
Oh, all
Gets it.
right,
Oh, nice,
Walker.
nice, 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 nice.
All right.
Good run
So
by
yes,
Jones.
that was a nice 15-yard toss run by Jones. But I was watching Walker on that. He got obliterated, pushed 5 yards into the backfield, and Jones had to adjust to get out of his way. Very poor run blocking by Walker there. Now we got Dylan in the lineup, giving Jones a breather.
Got
Vikings giving some
shotgun.
cushion.
And we give the ball to Dylan. Picks up about 4.
Yeah, solid run.
All right. This is a good drive for us so far.
Yeah. Kind of going for short and intermediate passes, having
Mm-hmm.
success. Sprinkling in it. It seems like we're loosening up the run defense a little with some of the passing success we've had. 2nd and 8, loving the shotgun. We motion Dobbs.
Oh, I got bad at the line.
Yeah, I think it looked like he was looking Melton's way again, and he was open. But ball gets batted at the line. 3rd and 8. Don't want to settle for a field goal here, man.
No, points going to come at a premium in this one. All right. He had him too.
Yeah.
All right. Third and 8. Price shotgun again. We are shotgun.
Bunch formation.
Who is down low? Is that Patrick Taylor?
No, I think that was Kraft.
Oh. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
he had
he
him.
had him. He had Heath for the
Malik
touchdown and
Heath, wide
overthrows him.
open, just overthrows him. And we're kicking a field goal.
Damn. So I will say Love had to throw this on the run. It's Myers who gets beat. Oh man, big missed opportunity there. And this kick is not automatic. Let's hope Carlson starts the night on a good note.
At first, I was like, oh, shit. All right, 34-yard. We're on the board. 3-0. All right, let's finish this up. Your third key matchup is going to be Jordan Love versus Brian Flores' Blitz.
Yeah, man.
They got to stop Kirk
He's gonna bring the
Cousins.
blitz early and often. Love has got to recognize it and know where to go with the ball quickly. So
Hmm.
far, he's done well.
Yeah, so far. Did you know that Green Bay's in like the top 5 for least amount of sacks allowed this year?
I didn't realize it was top 5. I thought we were top 10. Yeah, like our pass blocking has been relatively solid. It's our run blocking that's just been
Yeah.
terrible. Um, I don't care what the ratings say. I think we need to upgrade at least 2 starters on our offensive line, but that's a conversation for another day.
All right, what I do. All right. Key matchup number 4. Dobbs versus the Vikings secondary.
Yeah, so with this one, I was just thinking. Obviously, Watson is out. Wicks is out. Reed is in, but I don't think he's 100%. He's been out, I think, 2 games now, and he was banged up before that. So we need Dobbs to step up.
Hmm.
And the Vikings, they are missing their starting slot corner in this game. And their boundary corners aren't really anything special. So Dobbs has a good opportunity to step up and assert himself in this game.
All right, and our last one is going to be Rasheed Walker versus Danielle Hunter. So far, so good, man.
Yeah, it was interesting that on the overthrow on that third down there, it was Hunter who got the pressure, but they didn't have him out on the edge. They put him in the middle, attacking our weakest point with Myers and Runyon, and it worked for them. But yeah, Danielle Hunter, one of the best pass rushers in the league. I think he's over 15 sacks this year. So yeah, I mean, maybe Walker doesn't even get the chance to compete against them. Maybe they're just gonna rush him on the interior a lot.
Yeah, maybe. All right, that's gonna do it for that. Oof. All right, we're up 3-0. It's gonna be a close game, all game probably. I think so.
Oh yeah. I could see this coming down to final possession.
I want to see us. Our pass rushers have to get home to Jaron Hall. Like, you can't allow a rookie quarterback in his second game to just have time to just sit back there. Like, make him uncomfortable. Do basically what KC did to Jordan Love right off the bat.
Dude, I just wish so badly that we had a defensive coordinator who believed in pressure and there's 2 different philosophies on defense. One is that turnovers are the most valuable thing in the game and you need to force the issue. And then
Mm-hmm.
the other is to be terrified of giving up big plays. And that's Joe Barry. I would rather have an active defense that believes they can make a difference rather than
Mm-hmm.
one that is afraid of the difference the offense can make.
All right.
And you look at teams like Baltimore now with you got to think their defensive coordinator Mike McDonald is probably going to get a head coaching job this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just, I believe they lead the league in sacks this year. just playing phenomenally, just blowing out contenders left and right. They dropped 56 on Miami today. The Ravens looking really good.
Yeah, Ravens look unstoppable at the moment. All right. Get pressure on him. Wait. Pick it. Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
Yes. Intercepted. Who is it?
Is that
Ballantyne.
Ballantyne?
Yeah, I think it's Ballantyne. Wow. Nice. Needed that.
All right, man. We caught a break there because there was no pass rush. Like Hall had all day. He finds an open receiver for what like he should have caught the ball and taken off for a first down, but instead
Mhm.
bobbles it, ball pops in the air. Ballantyne has the awareness to pick it
That
off.
was just a bad throw by Hall. That was tough to
Yeah, Hall
catch and
throws it
bounce.
behind the receiver. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's man, we caught a break right there. Let's go put up a touchdown, make this a 2-score game, so that you got a guy making a second start playing behind the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm. All right. Coming out in the shotgun again already. Wow.
Yeah, dude, we're at the 33,
30.
33. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
we're
Field
almost in the
goal
red
range
zone.
right now. I like that
Dump
play
off to
call.
Reed.
If we can get something, we can't get anything going though. Too much dancing around back there. All right, we're looking at like a 2nd and 11 actually now.
Yeah, Reed would have been better to get north and south there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thankfully they do not call that a loss of yardage. It certainly looked like it on the field, but we're in a 2nd and 10. Loving the shotgun, Kraft in motion. We're doing a lot of motion with Kraft tonight. Looks like Vikings are bringing heat from their safety. Yes, they are.
Oh yeah. Come
Walker
on, come on,
picks him
come on.
up.
Wow, we're going
Love
deep.
fires deep.
Yes! Touchdown! Jaden Reed. Fuck yeah. Got him.
All right.
Hit
Well,
sent that safety down on that blitz and right down over the middle. Had it.
Young Buck responds to a poor play on
Mm-hmm.
first down and goes out and catches a touchdown right
Mm-hmm.
down the seam. And I was watching on that play. I watched Walker picked up the blitzing safety and just cleanly blocked him. Love had time. Um, excellent play by Love, Walker, and Reed. And we are now up 10-0 with 5 minutes left in the first.
Mm-hmm. Good job, man. All right. I'm not that like you really did anything, but just moral support. Nervous. It's a playoff game, man. Like,
Dude, it's actually watching the replay right there of that touchdown pass. You could see Love had that the Favre Rodgers kind of hopping with both feet
yeah,
in the air as he
I've
threw.
s- I've seen some things with that before where he's been like he kind of does that hop a little bit when he throws. Like Rodgers was amazing at it. Favre was pretty good too, but Rodgers was really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Love's got a little bit of
they
that
always
too.
said that Favre originated that because he found that if he was getting hit, he was less likely to get his legs twisted or anything
Yeah.
if he had both feet off the ground.
It's just
And he taught that to Rodgers, but I think you're right. I do think Rodgers did it a little better than Favre. Obviously, he didn't have the
I think I
same
think
durability as Favre, but
I think besides durability, I think Rodgers did just about everything better than Favre, but Favre was like a pioneer and like a
yeah,
cut above everyone else. In his prime, he was just so much better than them. Like in today's NFL, there's so many good quarterbacks. Like there's like 20 really good quarterbacks. Like back in the 90s, there wasn't 20 good quarterbacks in the 90s. Favre
well, dude.
was,
I mean, still, I think a lot of people now they look at Favre's career numbers and they're like, oh, he threw so many interceptions. He wouldn't even be a Pro Bowler in today's game. But he just, I don't know. It was a different league, and
it was
his stretch of like 3 consecutive MVPs
supposedly
That
gonna
yeah,
have
that
this
no
year.
one has ever had that consistent stretch of dominance.
I mean, there's been a few like 2 year like Rodgers had two back-to-back MVPs, but I'm sure Mahomes or something had back-to-backs as well, and maybe Brady as well, but Peyton did, I believe, as well. But I mean, Favre was doing those numbers in a time when it was still a very run-oriented league. Like
Yeah, and defenders could still, they
lay
could
dudes up.
grab and push
Yeah,
downfield. Like it was a different league.
yeah.
Um, and I'm always
And
going
you
to give the
didn't and you
gunslinger
and you
a
didn't
little
have
more
the
credit.
aggressiveness that you had today. It wasn't a passing league, even like the rules and stuff, as you were saying. Like, teams didn't go for it on fourth down like they do now. And nice play, nice fucking play.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
down at the
How about the
15.
fucking brass balls on Dan Campbell going for the 2-point conversion to try to win in Dallas? And
Oh yeah, did you watch
it,
that?
it was what he did it 3 times in a row because of
Hmm.
penalties. Like he didn't even care
Yeah,
about getting backed up. He's like, we're gonna try to win this. It didn't work out. They lost, but like his team has
there
got
it
to be
is right
willing
there.
to run through a wall for him.
There it is right there. Watch him probably show Rodgers after this.
Yeah. See, I could be a professional announcer.
We are professional now. We're just not recognized yet. All right, we send Justin Jefferson. They send Justin Jefferson in motion. Fake it to him, hand the ball off.
Trap
Back
play.
down, and they pick up like 9 yards on that first down run to Ty Chandler, probably. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty good run by Chandler. He shows a lot more explosion and decisiveness than Mattinson has throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nice play design there to pick up that 9-yard run.
Yeah. Good to see
I'm
Kirk
kind of
Cousins
surprised
straight back on.
they've been passing just as much as we have. It
Yeah.
was that their first run, second run? Like they barely ran the ball.
Yeah. I would see another run here. It is wow.
Oh, another big one.
Yep. Quay Walker. That's where Quay Walker's got to be like wrapping that shit up. All right, let's see. Let's get something going. Let's get a stop. Don't let him get going. Don't let him get into a rhythm. Where's this quarterback from? BYU, I think.
Yeah, BYU. All right.
All right, first and 10. Pop.
Oh,
Oh,
do we jump off sides?
yeah, I bet we did. They're going to talk about it probably on Green Bay. I didn't see the center doing anything, but maybe we'll get lucky. That would be a big break for us if it's
I mean,
a
it came right with a
hit.
hard count, so I got to think that our guy just bit.
Yeah. Yep. First and 5.
It was Kenny Clark. Well, it's not the disciplined football I'm looking for today. Okay, first and 5. They're marching, man. They're close to midfield already.
Mm-hmm.
Another run.
Nice
Okay,
tackle there.
nice. Valentine met him behind the line of scrimmage, forced Chandler to spin, and then more teammates came in to mop up. So Valentine with some nice run defense there.
It would have been a whole lot nicer if that was on a first and 10, though. I mean, they're still looking at a very, very doable second and 4. I know we're not going to blitz much in this game, but now would be a time to.
We're giving some cushion here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, dude, I can't
Nice
believe this.
play.
Yeah, nice play by Valentine. But so, literally before the play starts, I'm like, oh, we're giving some cushion. And then we send one of those corners. How often do we send a corner blitz? Almost never. We do it with the guy 7 yards off the line of scrimmage. Why the hell would you blitz from 7 yards off the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I don't know.
right, 3rd and 4, man.
All right.
We're
Get a
playing a little
sack.
tighter here.
Get a sack. Get a sack. Get a sack. Come on, Gary. Come on, Gary. Get something
Oh, he
going.
has to double clutch. I think he's going to throw this one away.
He does.
All right.
Yes.
Good coverage. Good coverage. He had nowhere to go.
Dude, how about I'm saying this now because I hope that we don't do this. I know Minnesota can be a pretty aggressive team at times. How about just Dan Campbell just going for it on 4th down like all the time? He goes for it like 38% of the time or something like that.
Gee, I mean, he believes in his guys, and with that offensive line, it's like they usually have a pretty good shot.
Yeah.
Dude, the thing is, like, the Lions, they're still like Jared Goff has stretches of good play, but frankly, I think he's still a liability for him. Like he's had several multi-interception games, and their defense still just doesn't have a ton of talent in the secondary. Like we haven't seen the best of the Lions. Like Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes are going to continue to build them up and get them better.
Hmm.
They're going to be a real force to deal with for the next decade.
Yeah, they will be.
All right, so up 10-0, getting the ball back here, still in the first quarter. What are you running on offense for this next series?
I'm gonna try to be pretty balanced again, man. I'm like I want to keep feeding Aaron Jones. I wouldn't be surprised to see AJ Dillon out here on this drive though, because we haven't seen too much of him. Um,
Yeah, I usually LaFleur likes to alternate series, but with Dylan having the broken thumb, and I actually didn't see whether or not he's still wearing the cast, but
he
I,
is, he
I
is.
wonder if that changes his thinking on how much Dylan is used.
Maybe. Um, I also wouldn't be opposed to just sending Aaron Jones out here again and utilize him, see if we can't get a lead going. And then, once we get a lead going, then you can start pounding it more with like AJ Dillon, try to wear that defense down. I'm not, I mean, I'm gonna do lots of motion. You're probably gonna see a fucking jet sweep on this drive. I haven't seen one of them yet. You know that's coming. And just stay balanced. Short, quick throws, run the ball up the middle, try to control the clock, keep that defense on the field for as long as possible to just wear them down for that second half. Because we are winning the time of possession battle so far. We've had a couple good consecutive drives. And just keep winning that time of possession battle.
Um, Sorry, they're just showing some stats on how young this team
Yeah.
is right now.
They show it like every single week. Yeah. All of our receivers are first and second years. We don't have any third year receivers.
I tell you what I would like to see at some point on this drive is a designed screen to Tucker Craft.
Yeah. All right. Ball's on the 26. AJ Dillon is in the game right now. Single back formation.
Looks like Love's calling an audible.
He is. Wow, they don't have any safeties deep. I don't think. Yeah, they had one. Nice run
Damn,
by
nice,
Dillon.
nice run by Dylan. Dude, I wish he was better at keeping his balance because, like, there's so many times where if he doesn't just get tripped up a little bit, he could be rumbling down the field 20, 30 yards. But he doesn't maintain balance super well. But still, it's a 12-yard run. I'll take it.
Right.
We go back to him.
Wow. Hard run and picks up like 2 yards.
Yeah, Dylan was actually met in the backfield there, and it almost looked like he kind of tried to like jump over the guy after he was
a little
wrapped
bit.
up, and it kind of looked like his body slammed in a way.
Yeah.
So we're 2nd and 8, loving the shotgun.
All right, we send Reed in motion. Wow, they're sending a blitz. He's
Oh, I
throwing
don't
it
like
deep.
Love throwing off his back
Gotcha.
foot, but it
You got
works
it.
out.
Bo
Bo
Mountain.
Mountain.
Just go out of bounds, dude. Don't just be careful. They were going for that ball, that strip on that one. Good play.
Yeah,
Dangerous. He
dude,
just lobs
I
it right up there like that. But all right.
yeah, no, I mean that was the definition of a back foot throw, where it can be very dangerous hanging it up
Hey,
there like that.
I
But
picked AJ Dillon with a great pickup on that. Just jams that blitzing linebacker. I think there was pace there. Nice. And we are almost in field goal range, I feel like. Hand the ball off.
dude, why have we not been using Bo Mountain all year?
Oh, nice running by probably holding though on the offense.
Yeah, flag comes in near the line of scrimmage. Got to think it's going to be a hold.
Agree. This offense is moving the ball a little too efficiently now, guy.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta put an end to
Oh,
that.
offsides
Oh,
actually.
okay. I would take that, I think.
Yeah, I would take it. Put yourself in a 1st and 5.
Yeah. All right, does that stop the clock? Is this is going to take us to the end of the first quarter? All right. Hey, good first quarter, man.
Yeah. Offense. That the opening 3-and-out wasn't promising, and Love's very first pass, he was way off target. But seems like he's settled in since then, and we've kind of been moving without much resistance.
Mm-hmm.
The defense, we had that nice heads up interception by Ballantyne. Um, other than that, I wouldn't say they've really impressed me for going against a guy making a second start.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have points on the board yet, so I don't want to tar and feather Joe Barry just yet.
Yeah, there's a lot of ball game left, man. I mean, I'm not gonna knock on wood there. Also, if even if we get through tonight's game with a win, Chicago's
Chicago's
been
ain't going to be a cakewalk.
Chicago's been playing pretty good lately. They're 7-9, and they're still technically in the playoff hunt too.
Dude, since they made that trade for Montez Sweat, they have really turned around, and like their defense is actually playing like one of the best defenses in the league now.
Yeah.
And Fields, Fields is Fields. Like, yes, he's shown improvement. He has been developing a nice connection with what's his nuts, DJ Moore. At the end of the day, though, I hope Chicago continues to roll with Fields. I don't think he's ever going to be an elite quarterback. He just hasn't shown the passing game prowess to me. But he is a killer scrambler, and that has always been a weak point for Green Bay.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough. At least it's in Lambeau, thank God. But it's going to be a tough game, regardless. But gotta get past Minnesota first. So
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
do
no,
you?
it's definitely interesting. Thinking back to the beginning of the season, a lot of the talk was like, "Hey, we open the season with Chicago, we close the season with Chicago. It'll be a really like those two games will be a really good measuring stick of, how the team's grown and what we can expect to build with." Um, and we crushed them in week 1. Kind of got our hopes up, inflated a little bit.
Mhm.
Uh, I don't know that we're going to crush them next week, but it should be a good game, I think.
I wonder if they would flex it to a primetime game next week.
Oh, I doubt that. I think
I
Bills
know
Miami.
they'll be one of them for sure, but I mean they got Saturdays and Sundays. All right, we hand the ball off to Aaron Jones on 1st and 5, and we get like 2 yards. So we're looking at like a 2nd and 3, which is basically what we had on the other play. I think AJ Dillon picked up about 7 yards. So
Yeah, almost looked like Jones slipped when he cut there.
hmm do you remember Minnesota fans bitching about like the water on the field
Mm-hmm.
when we
Yep.
crushed them? Yeah, and that's why they lost. Here
Another
we
run
hand
to
the ball off
Jones.
again. He gets, ooh, it's gonna be close, but he's gonna probably be short. We're gonna at third and inches. I don't know. This might be a time for a little tush push.
QB sneak. Yeah,
Yeah, just pick up a first down. It looks like that's what we're doing too. Yep,
it does.
yep.
All right.
And I don't know. That might be close.
Yeah, I mean
They're
our
they're gonna
our
give it.
offensive line is not known for their run push.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to him. I have not paid too much attention as of late, but I haven't seen anything bad from him. Josh Myers is he's been probably playing a little bit better the second half of the year, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean I feel like at least from my perspective, he's been playing better than he was early in the season, but I still think he's replaceable. You know, just earlier in this game, like he was the one who gave up the pressure to Daniel Hunter that forced us to go for a field goal instead of
Are they
a touchdown
challenging
catch.
this? Oh, it's fourth. LaFleur's going to challenge. No, we take a timeout. We didn't pick it up. It's 4th and 1.
Wait, what?
It said 4th and 1 on the thing. Yeah, 4th and 1. They didn't give it to us. What?
Oh, jeez, I thought we got it.
Are we going to just do the same thing again? What? How? I'm real surprised they didn't give us that first down, man.
I would run with AJ Dillon. I agree. I agree with the call to go for it on fourth here. A field goal, it's still a two-score
We're
game.
not. Wow, they pushed us back. That ball's.
Play action. Love throws off his back foot,
And
and Bo Melton can't bring it in.
damn it. And turnover on downs, dude. That could come back to bite us, man.
Yeah, I mean, Love got lucky with one back foot pass to Bo Melton, but this one, Melton couldn't quite catch up to it. Kind of had to make a diving effort. It was catchable, but would have been a tough catch. I I did not love that spot, man. I thought we
Me
had it. I
either.
thought Love, dove over the pile. Well, tell you what, seeing the zebras already asserting themselves, I need to go get myself another drink.
Grab me one. What? I was talking to Cookie. All right, let me bring up some stats from the first quarter so far. Well, good news is Minnesota hasn't even completed a pass in this game yet. Jordan Love's 8 for 13 for 101 yards. Ty Chandler's 5 carries for 26 yards. Aaron Jones 6 for 29. Yeah, nothing more really to note on that. Interesting. I just looked up some box score stats real quick. Minnesota hasn't completed a pass yet. They're 0 for 4.
Really?
Yeah, he's 0 for 4. Jaren Hall's 0 for 4. In fact,
Wow.
I don't know if Minnesota's even picked up a first down yet. to be honest with you.
No, they had that Ty Chandler run.
Okay.
Um, wow, it doesn't seem like they've gone without a reception, but
Yeah. Isn't that
guess the
weird?
stats don't lie.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, that hurts, man. Like in a game like this, points can come at a premium. I don't hate the decision to go for it on 4th and 1, but just being that close and like that sucks. But
Yeah, no, I would have gone for it myself. I don't know that I like the play call. Like I wish that there was a receiver open shorter. Like you shouldn't have to chuck it 25 yards down the field on a
mhm.
4th and 1/2 yard.
All right. They run the ball again on that first down play. They're just showing how bad Minnesota's been and 1-score games this year. 2nd and 6, they're in the shotgun. We're playing off, really far off coverage right now.
Hall has time, and
And
there's
hits
the
it to
reception, Jefferson.
Jefferson. And that could be the
Dude,
play that
we
kind of gets them
we
going a little
need to
bit.
get more pass rush pressure. Like we're not paying Rashawn Gary as one of the top edge rushers in the league to be a ghost.
Jefferson smoked him on that one, man.
I mean, that was some fine route running.
I mean, he is a 7th round pick, man. He's about to learn a lesson and one of the best route running receivers in the game. He could be the best.
All right, so we're playing a little
Imagine.
tighter this time.
All right, that was a
Hall has a bunch of time again.
lots of time to hit
Fires
to
over the
Addison.
middle.
Yep.
20-yard gain.
And the ball's in Green Bay territory, and they are moving the ball.
Dude, Joe Barry just lets these young passers get into a rhythm. All right, so yeah, he came out a little uncomfortable, a little unsure of himself. Now he's had time to settle down, and Barry is not going to do anything to disrupt him. Like, where's the blitz, man?
Mm-hmm.
Where's a stunt?
And they run the ball and picks up 4-5.
Yeah, so it was interesting those when the broadcast was showing those stats on Minnesota has been in 14 one-score games this year alone, which I believe they said was an NFL record. So that means they've been competitive in every single game they played, pretty much. Um, and right now it looks like they're marching to claw their way back
Oop,
into
no,
this.
Gasak. Nice. He did that, and that puts them out of field goal range at the moment.
Yeah, that was a big sack. That was probably 10-yarder. I believe it was Kenny Clark who got a piece of him first.
Van Ness was in on it.
Well, yeah, so I think Clark got a piece. Oh shit, McDuffie's
Duffy's down.
down.
I don't know who we have. Wow, in the
Probably Eric
transfer.
Wilson.
Yeah, probably.
Um, yeah, that would not be good. McDuffie's been playing pretty solid for us. But
Yeah.
yeah, it looked like Clark got a piece of him, forced him to step up and reset his feet, and then like three other guys converged on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be as Eric Wilson then, and then in emergency, it'll be Christian Welch. Will be the other
I've never
linebacker.
heard that name.
Same. Probably just signed him off some practice squad this week, man. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're gonna have one position on defense to suffer an injury, inside linebacker is probably the best because you could get by playing one linebacker and bring in a third safety instead. texting someone over there? You got big plans for the ball drop? What's
Someone just asked if I was podcasting, so I said yeah. My plans for the ball drop is bringing in with you potentially with the Packers win.
let's hope.
Right. So they're looking at like a third and I'm trying to look this up right now. Third and 16 on the 45. So you know what? We probably won't be sending pressure, sending blitz. We're probably going to play back, play soft ass coverage like we usually do. They'll at
Dude,
least
we've
probably
given
pick
up
up.
so many third and long conversions this year. If you don't get pressure on the quarterback, it doesn't matter how far the
Mhm.
first down marker is. Um, this is a situation where I would want to see, like some sort of stunt, like like put like Gary and Van Ness on the same side and stunt
Oh,
them.
this looks bad.
Oh yeah, McDuffie's still down.
He
Trainers
is
all around
he
him.
is sitting up. Oh
Oh
wow, he got sandwiched. That could be a neck injury right there.
yeah, he just took two helmets on each side of his. Both Packers players, his teammates. Three guys converge on the quarterback at once, and he is sitting up. Probably a neck stinger.
So wow, Devondre Campbell just looks like a rock star, huh?
All right. Well, yeah, McDuffie's he's up on his own, getting helped to the sideline though. Yeah, I don't know if we see him again this game.
Yeah, he's walking pretty gingerly. So we're gonna be seeing Eric Wilson out there next to him, and tall task for him, man. And that also we're also like dangerously thin at the inside linebacker spot now.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Minnesota, I'm immediately gonna attack the middle of the field here, hoping that Wilson, isn't in exactly the right zone. It's not like our safeties are great either. I would be scheming up Justin Jefferson or Jordan Addison over the middle. Looks like we're coming with a three-man pass rush.
Yep, we're playing soft. No, all the time in the world, but he does hit the check out, make the play. Okay, they're
I mean
probably in field
that
goal
check
range
down
now.
had no chance at all of a
No,
first down. So I wonder if they know they're going for it on fourth. Or,
he's coming off the
oh,
field, and they're kicking the field goal.
okay, all right. So I guess they just. It seems like they were comfortable just taking the field goal instead of trying to go for a touchdown. And it's a 54 yarder, so this no no gimme here. That's good.
All right, one score game again, but could have been a lot worse based on how they were originally driving. But man, that's at least a 3.6 point swing because we were at least going to come away with a field goal probably if we converted that fourth down. So
Yeah, no, I mean
tough.
that it's this second quarter has gone very favorably for Minnesota. They've slowed things down, um, taken advantage of our missed opportunities to now make it a one score game. Our offense has been off the field for a while. Um, Minnesota absolutely has a chance to change the momentum here.
Hmm. All right, Quay Walker needs to step his game up even more now.
Dude, Quay Walker has been a real disappointment for me this year because last year,
Showed
like, yeah, he had
flashes.
some stupid penalties, but at times, he was playing with his hair on fire. Just looked like the fastest guy out there, making big hits. Haven't really seen that energy this year.
he can be a tackling machine. I mean, he is over 100 tackles on the year. He is our leading tackler. Again, he is a tackling machine, but he has not made the plays that like he did last year. He hasn't taken that like second year jump really that
No.
you would expect from him. And not for nothing, Devondre Campbell's. I think you've seen the last game of him in a Packers jersey, so he's likely
Yeah, that would
probably.
not surprise me.
I mean, his play has just plummeted this year. He he used to be a sideline to sideline guy, and he doesn't look like he can make those plays anymore.
Well, I mean, the thing is, he was a practice squad guy. He bounced around the league. We picked him up and just got lucky with an all pro year. Like, something about the fit with Green Bay in 2021, he exploded for that all pro year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Oh,
never really come close to that again. It, the
oh, come on.
contract we extended him to, it wasn't like a massive contract, so I don't hate the extension. But yeah, I think we try to save money and move
Nice.
on.
Holding on the defense. Aaron Jones came up a little bit gimpy after that run. I don't know if you saw that or not. Probably nothing too crazy, but
Dude, Aaron Jones, he's another guy because of his contract. It's possible that this is his last season with Green Bay. Love empty
wow,
backfield
empty
here.
backfield.
We
Jones is
motion
fine
Jones
now.
back in. Okay.
First and 10. Why is it first and 10 on defensive holding? Oh no, okay. We just start all over again. Okay, good run. All right, we're looking at second and six or second and three or four. Okay. Um,
Hold on. Yeah, so I couldn't
concussion.
hear everything they were saying, but they're carting McDuffie back to the locker room with concussion symptoms. So my thought is he probably got knocked out very briefly and is probably you know doesn't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Cross spring up.
Play action, love looking
Going
deep,
deep.
fires.
Gets
Jaden
him.
Reed,
Nice.
probably 16.
All right. We are moving the ball on this Vikings defense so far.
Yeah, receivers
I
actually getting
like
some nice separation.
I like the game plans so far. You had now I expect Flores to make some adjustments, especially at halftime. Now it'll be interesting to see if LaFleur can foreshadow these adjustments that are coming, and then he can be out in front of them again. We can still, move the ball effectively in the second half because we're gonna have to. All right, another good check down to Tucker Craft gets that first down. We are moving the ball
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I will take the little dump offs to Tucker
all
Craft
game.
all day long.
I love keeping this defense on the field, man, for as long as possible. Since we're playing the Vikings, how about a couple of those defensive players just still out there, starters for Minnesota that I feel like they've been out there for like 10, 15 years. Talking about Harrison Smith and like Anthony Barr, man. Like they're still I just saw Barr, Harrison
Wait,
still out
Anthony
there making
Barr
plays.
still plays for them?
Yeah. Barr
I
I
thought he got. I thought they let him go in free agency a few years ago.
they might have brought him back. I could have swore I just saw Barr unless it's a different Barr.
Well, yeah, actually, it's possible they brought him back. I'm pretty sure they let him go at one point, but it wouldn't surprise me if they brought him back.
All right.
But yeah, Harrison Smith, he's
Oh
been
yeah,
out
yep,
there
yep. He's back in
forever.
Minnesota. Yeah. Yeah, and he's still playing at high level too.
God knows we could use a safety like that.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the market for another new safety next year, market for new corners, just always investing in our secondary.
That was a nice hard run by
Yeah.
Jones.
Let's see where the spot is. I would love if they gave us first down.
I think that's a first, man. That looked like he was running into a brick wall, and he just turned around and powered with his quads and fell backwards to the first down. All right. Oh no, they do not give the first. Calling it
I
a third and
figured
one.
they have not been generous with the spots to us tonight.
No, they have not. Let's see.
Third and
Single
one.
back, Love under center.
Get a good push. Get a good push. Got it.
Yeah, boy.
Do you agree with that play action call on that 4th and 1, or do you think we should have just, you know, when you have a runner like AJ Dillon, I feel like on a 4th and 1, you just go power football. That's why you draft a guy like AJ Dillon.
Yeah, drafting him in the second round, no less.
Like we don't give the ball to AJ Dillon on these short plays enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I think that's what I called on the fourth down that I
And
would have run with Dillon,
we
but
also burned a 3rd round pick on Josiah DeGora because of his blocking prowess and shit.
yeah. And he's like barely even plays for us anymore.
Yeah, that
Aaron Jones having a
Not
nice
Dylan.
little
Yeah, there's a
late flag.
flag.
It's probably going to be a hold on us. Jones is running hard though. Like
Hmm.
he is smashing into defenders. Oh, illegal use of hands to the face on defense.
That's great for us. Bullard.
I think that's Bullard's second penalty this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a clear and obvious one. He's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
much taken Zach Tom's helmet off. Well, we're in first and goal. Oh shit,
Oh
Jones
shit.
out on
That
the
ain't good.
sideline now. All right. Well, I would still run here. We've been having success with it. Give the
Come
guys
on.
a chance.
Come on.
Myers
Get
got
the
blown
good
the fuck
hard
up.
running, but just kind of.
Dude, we are lucky that was not a 3 or 4 yard loss. Myers just beaten like a redheaded
Oh
stepchild.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know who that was. 52. Second and goal. Loving the shotgun. Motion craft.
Come on. Ooh,
Oh, Love.
that's gonna be
Does he get?
close.
Oh,
That
is
ball
this
comes out
fumbled?
too. That ball came out. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna who has the ball?
All right, it's our ball. Um, that's a touchdown. We should challenge that.
We
That's a
should.
touchdown. I don't love that Love like that. That's a rough looking tackle there, all bent up between two defenders. So you don't have to be John Elway this week. Like, oh,
They gave
okay.
it to
We don't
us.
even have to challenge it. It looks like the refs reviewed it themselves, and that's a touchdown run for Love. You know, Love has not looked great with those the RPOs whenever he keeps the ball. Um, it, I don't know. It seems like he's not decisive in where he wants to run with the ball.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right. Wow, it's interesting to see Anders Carlson going from the left hash on this one.
Yeah. Oh, it's dead center, so maybe we need some more left hash alignments. Well, you can't say that Love is not laying it out right now to try to will his team to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so down 2 touchdowns in the first half. What do you think Minnesota
I
does on this next
I
drive?
I don't think it's smart for them to be over aggressive. I still think they're going to want to run the ball. Like it's still a two-score game. It's not out of it. I think if they get into this passing fest thing, it could get ugly for them. So I expect them to not panic yet. Who gets the ball after pass? I think it's
They do.
they
They
do.
do.
So I mean, they're still in it. They can march down the field, get a touchdown, get the ball back. I don't think the game plan changes too much for them.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would expect them to, stay dedicated to the run game. There's still plenty of time left in this second quarter where they could drain the clock so that we don't get the ball back. And they've had some success running with Ty Chandler. They just, for whatever reason, have decided to be pass first today,
Hmm.
which doesn't seem like the recipe for success. Well, I mean, I guess they look at how bad our defense has been over the last month and figure that's the way to attack it. But conventional wisdom with a quarterback making a second start, you want to lean on the run game. And it's not like our run defense has been good this year either. So
Right.
it'll be interesting. I expect second half adjustments, and like you were saying earlier, is that something LaFleur is going to be able to anticipate? Is that something Barry's going to be able to anticipate? You know, hopefully.
I hope so.
Man, you are
What you
looking
drinking?
at your phone like a madman over there. What's going on?
Just updates. Just updates.
All right. What am I drinking? I'm drinking
Sad Dallas.
Resurgence Western New York Lager.
Hmm,
Solid. It's
solid.
yeah. It's hmm, I would describe it
What did, is
as a
Kirk
more
Cousins is out with an
full-bodied Labatt.
oh, is it? Oh, so it's really not even that great then.
Well, no, it's like for a lager when you're just looking for easy drinking. Um, it's it's pretty good because like I had an IPA before this, so
Hmm.
got to balance her out.
Oof. Is is Josh Dobbs healthy? He's just in act like he just lost his gig, or did he
Yes.
get hurt?
Also, he looks like a goddamn alien in
Is
that picture.
that the first time you've seen him? Is that the first time?
I've never like seen him with his helmet off. I didn't realize he was as bald as a bowling ball. Like he looked like an alien.
That's funny.
But yeah, they benched him. Like he had what like 3 good weeks, and then he just started turning the ball over a bunch. I mean, there's a reason the Cardinals were willing to trade him. Oh come on! Who
Come
gave that
on,
weak ass tackle? Eric Wilson. Eric Wilson just it was like he thought the refs blew the whistle and just let go of the defender
right?
or let go of the receiver. That was weak, man. He's gonna get grilled in the film room for that.
Good play. That one was good. Good stop. Oh, and there
Late
comes the flag.
flag.
Late flag. Wonder if this is on us for holding on the deep. You know what? I don't think there's been any offensive holding calls in this game. This all been on the defense for both sides.
Yeah, kind of unusual. They call this on Kenny Clark. Um, I I don't know about that. That seems pretty ticky tacky. Minnesota runs
And run
again.
by Chandler. That was a good run by them.
3 minutes to go in the second. They got 3 timeouts and the 2 minute warning. Makes sense for them to just keep running. They're just about at midfield. I expected play action here. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, sending the blitz and we
Oh,
get
big
there.
sack.
We get there. Quay Walker. That's the best play I've seen him make in weeks, man.
Dude, we actually come with a blitz, and look what
Wow.
happened.
Third down. It's going to take us to 2 minute warning. Good play. Finally, some aggressiveness.
Dude, my live broadcast is going to shit. I
You
might have
keep
to
having to like
switch
refresh
to.
it and stuff.
Well, no, it's over the air TV. It's not through an app, so I might switch to streaming via an app at halftime. Man, it seems like there's a lot of commercials in this game.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Have we punt? Yeah, we punted once, right? Yeah, we
Yeah, yeah, it
not
was a
bad
nice
though.
punt too.
Yeah, it was. It was like from the 20. It was like a 60-yard punt or so, 20 from the 20 to the 20. How do you think? How would you rate us our performance so far? I think we're playing. I think we're playing a little bit better than what I thought we would be playing as. But knock on wood, you know.
Yeah, on offense, obviously we've had some missed opportunities, but overall, I would say I'm happy with how we're doing on the road against what has been one of the better defenses in the league this year.
Hmm.
Um, on defense, uh, I really got to give credit to Ballantyne for the awareness to get that interception when the ball popped in the air. Um, Other than that, I guess I feel like it's more Minnesota not playing well rather than our defense, really stepping up. But either way, it's the same result. So I'll take it. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is there anything that's surprising you so far about this game?
our passing attack has been a little bit better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Receivers have gotten pretty good separation.
yeah, especially without Wicks and without Musgrave, Wicks, and Watson
Watson.
out there. And I've been a little surprised, pleasantly surprised with how we've managed Justin Jefferson so far, man. And Addison, I thought, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, Hall just hasn't looked that good out there. Oh, come on. This broadcast is going to shit.
3rd and 16. All right, I'll guide you through it. We send a 4-man rush. Oh, Gary almost gets there. Bad throw. All right. No one. 4th and 16. We're gonna have a 2-minute drill with 2 timeouts.
All right. I gotta switch to streaming. Dude, that's one thing in this new apartment I have. There's so much fucking lead paint on the walls. Like we had to buy a Wi-Fi extender because the router wasn't getting internet to the other half of the house. Just these fucking lead walls just block
Oh,
everything.
wow. Holy shit. Okay, we get flag. Wow, but wow, did Reed take a hit? I don't know if I think he called for a fair catch, but I'm not 100% certain. Reed got lit up on his legs. Like, it could have been real bad. That was like full speed. Let me see here. Does he call a fair catch? He does. It was late, but wow, he gets fucking rocked.
Well, I'm glad I didn't have to witness that.
He held on to the ball though. Hits his back of his head pretty hard though.
So he called a fair catch and they just lit him up.
Yeah, but he did call it pretty late, man. Oh, did they picked the flag up, I think.
Okay, I am now streaming. Well, I guess this isn't a good test since they're sorting out a flag. Once the clock starts running again, I'll see if we're synced up.
All right. They did not do the flag. They picked up the flag, and Jones had a 8 yard. Can you see the stream now, or are you behind? Or
Uh, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm messing with my
okay,
picture quality at the moment. Yeah, I mean that seems like that should have been a penalty in my opinion. All right. So I just watched Jones run on first down, and then we get a flag.
okay, and we hit read for a bubble screen, and pretty good.
Okay, you're way ahead of me then.
Really? Okay, we just got second down then. Yeah, I mean, I could switch to the stream to try to match us if you want. I'll be a little bit behind with you.
No, let's just get to halftime, and then I'll try to mess with my TV receiver to see if I can get better live reception. All right, so I'm right now. We are backed up. I got a minute 42 on the clock, and I just now witnessed this bubble screen to read picks up what, like 8 yards.
Yeah, we're at 3rd and 1 right now for me. So you just saw the bubble screen? You haven't even seen the second down
Yes.
play yet.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm like 30 seconds behind you.
you're 2 full plays behind me at the moment right now. I don't know. All right, I'll try not to. You're gonna have to do some play-by-play then going forward. Then I'll try not to ruin it for you. I'll just remember what we do.
Okay. All right. So
I'll
I'm
do color
watching
commentary then.
2nd and 4, handoff to Jones. Oh man, it looked like the blocking was setting up nicely, and then he cuts back and gets caught up, puts us in a 3rd and 1. Man, it looked like he had room to run. I don't know why he made that cut.
Yeah, yeah, that puts us in a 3rd and 1.
All right, so you obviously know what happens already.
Yeah, I do.
All
But
right,
I mean, I'll try to keep a poker face on stuff.
all right. 3rd and 1, got a minute on the clock. We have 2 timeouts and they have 3. Love in the pistol. I would think we want to burn some clock here. Yeah, so play action. Love looking deep. Fires deep. Overshoots it.
Just trying to get that penalty, I think. Oh wow! Oh,
Well, Love has not been afraid to take the deep shot tonight. He's not been particularly accurate with it. Been overthrowing a lot, whereas earlier in the year he was underthrowing a lot. That's the one consistent part of his game where I really want to see improvement is the
mhm.
deep ball placement. So we're punting the ball back, 47 seconds on the clock, and they're gonna have all 3 timeouts. Oh God. Who had this shitty ball awareness?
Oh
22?
wow!
I don't know who 22 is, but he
For
just
Green Bay.
he just acted like
Yeah,
the play
yeah.
was
There
over and
was
that
no awareness on that play by him. Just he just turns around and like back is to the ball.
just not playing discipline. And kind of like earlier with Eric Wilson on the botched tackle where he just like acted like the play was over and didn't wrap the guy up. So I'm watching 1st and 10, 39 seconds on the clock. Hall has time.
Oh,
Dump off. Um, it'll be interesting to see. Okay, so I guess they say Madison stepped out of bounds here because he stupidly tried to keep moving forward and stay in bounds, which would have cost him a timeout. But I guess his foot, yeah, his foot goes out when he makes contact with, I think it was Nixon.
dude.
2nd and 2. They're almost at midfield.
Yeah.
Preston Smith. Oh,
Gets it, man.
do we
We
get
get it.
this?
Yes, we do. Yes, we
Oh,
do.
hell yeah.
And we
And we
got
got 2 timeouts.
two timeouts with 26 seconds. We still have a good like 10, 15 yards, I think, for field goal range potentially. 10 yards probably for field goal range.
Dude, wow, that was a nasty swim move. Just goes right over the top of Darisaw. Uh, real nice play by Preston Smith there.
All right. Good throw by Love. Man, we could somehow come away with a touchdown on this. Going to half 24-3. Man, I'd love that. But regardless, we are at least going to be in field goal range, given we play smart. No dumb plays. I wouldn't be too overly aggressive on this. Preston Smith just gift wrapped us basically 3 points, so I at least want to come out here with three.
Yeah, no, I agree, especially after we left 3 on the board earlier. Like, take the points here. Nice out to Dobbs for 12 yards. He gets out of bounds. Yeah, I'm really surprised at the separation the receivers have been getting. Like, our receivers have typically not been known to get a lot of separation. All right, I got 1st and 10. Love in the shotgun. Has time. Fires over the middle. Tight coverage. He's going to Dobbs.
Oh my!
Would have been a tough catch. Incomplete.
You know how hard this is on this being back on the stream, like the whole play behind. It's hard. Just keep watching. Usually it's the other way around, and like
Yeah.
it's always the other way around.
Are there any particular players I should be keeping my eye on?
Jaden Reed, number 11.
Well, he just went in motion. Bunch formation. Catches a pass over the middle. Takes off. Breaks a tackle. He's going. He's going. Touchdown.
You fucking serious? We fucking missed the extra point though.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Jaden Reed, what a hell of a 2nd-round pick. And this was a guy I was not excited about when we picked him. I didn't know
Yeah.
anything about him. Like, oh, great, an undersized receiver in the 2nd round. And this kid has just been blowing up. And, like, he's showing toughness, too. Yeah, wow. That's bad miss on the extra point.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it 20-point game. 8 seconds left on the clock. You got to think Minnesota's just going to run it out. And they'll get the ball to start the second half. No lead is safe with a Joe Barry defense.
Nope.
But you got to feel pretty good about how we played this first half.
Man, that's a good ending to first half at least.
Man, they're showing the replay here. Love's reaction to Reed's touchdown catch there, that is about the most emotion I've ever seen Jordan Love show. Like usually he is such a kind of reserved, stoic
Right.
guy, doesn't show a lot, but he was jacked up after Reed's
As
touchdown.
well he should be, man. It was just a basic like crosser, man. Like he was just trying to get the first
Yeah.
down and he just finds a seam and then that tough running by like he gets hit at the 5 and he just keeps and he's not a big guy. He just keeps
Well, dude,
pushing.
yeah, so it would have been a 6 yard gain where we have to burn a timeout, but he broke a tackle, turned on the afterburners, and then gets down to the 5 yard line and carries two defenders into the end zone. Like that was a hell of an effort.
Right.
All right. Can I safely assume that these 3 seconds left on the clock, Minnesota just like runs the ball and the
They pick up a
half is
decent
over?
they pick up a decent chunk of yardage, but yeah, we do stop them.
Okay. In that case, I am going to try to go adjust my TV receiver to get a better live stream and see if that makes any difference.
You should definitely try doing something because you're really far behind. And on that note, since it's halftime, I'm gonna grab myself a beer now.
All right, nothing like dead air.
Well, you just keep talking. I mean, I'm still kind of here.
Well, no, I have to get up to go adjust my receiver, so I can't
Oh
keep
yeah,
talking.
your headset's not um cordless, is it?
No, no, I'm wired.
Kind of
All
here.
right, well, this is everybody's pee break time.
We might have one or two. They're fine. They can go grab a beer too. Grab a beer. All right, let's look through some stats. All right, stats here. Okay. Well, Green Bay's win probability just shot right up to a 94.3. That's solid. Probably would have been a little bit higher given if we made that extra point. All right. So Jordan Love, solid first half, 14 for 21, 180 yards, two touchdowns, not sacked at all. That's big. He's got a QB rating of 125. Jaron Hall is 5 for 10 for 67 yards, no touchdowns, one pick. Got three sacks for 29 lost yards. Aaron Jones, 13 carries for 67 yards. AJ Dillon has not been getting the ball. So Cody's one bold prediction did hit of 11 plus in the first half. Aaron Jones with 13 carries, as long as 19. Been doing a solid job on Minnesota's receiving end. Jordan Addison and Jefferson combined have two catches for 33 yards. That's solid. Only five altogether. So Jaden Reed. Actually, you know what? Let me just go and do a screen share on this. There we go. There we go. All right, so there's the set. So Jaden Reed's been balling out with 6 catches for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns and 8 targets. Bo Melton getting in on the action a little bit tonight. Tucker Craft, 4 catches for 35. On the defensive end, Eric Wilson has come into this game and he's tied for our leading tackler. He's got 3 total, 2 solo, not much else. Quay does have the sack and he does have just the sack, really. A little bit disappointing for him. He's only got 3 tackles on the night. Gary's been a little disappointed as well. 3 tackles, no sacks. McDuffie has half a sack. Preston Smith has a sack and 2 QB hits, one being a strip fumble. And Colby Wooden's got the other half sack as well. All right, and it looks like Cody is back, I believe. So I will go off that and welcome him back to the broadcast here. So I just got done. Can you hear me? Is it any better?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear.
Let's fix it.
Yes, yeah, much better now.
So I was going through some first half stats here. Some surprising tidbits here. So your bold prediction of Aaron Jones getting 11 plus did hit. He's got 13 carries in the first half for
Nice.
67 yards. Yeah. AJ Dillon has not touched the ball much. He's only got 4 carries for 16 yards. Both of them are averaging over 4 yards per carry, though. So it's been pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean
Uh,
that's you. You put those numbers out over a game. That's winning football right there.
yeah. Jordan Love's got 2 carries, 2 yards, so 83 yards combined. So those two running backs combined are on pace for over 150 yards rushing. That's a recipe for some winning football. Jordan Love he's been efficient tonight too. 14 for 21, so he's hitting 66% of his passes. He's got 180 and 2 touchdowns. I believe Jordan Love is only third 45 passing yards short of having a better statistical season than any Chicago Bears quarterback in their franchise history, I believe. So I believe going into this game, he only needed 215 yards passing and 1 touchdown to be statistically better than any Bears quarterback in franchise history. Isn't that wild? And he's on
Yeah,
pace for it.
yeah. Man, I can't state enough just like how how grateful we should be that like a lot of people. It boggles my mind that there are still Packers fans who are not sold on Jordan Love. Like, do you really expect him to come out and play at an Aaron Rodgers level in his first year? Aaron Rodgers is one of the top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
We're gonna
Like
have to
Jordan
look at
Love could have a Hall of Fame career and never reach Aaron Rodgers heights.
We're gonna have to look at his like end of season stats. But like even I remember watching him Rodgers his like rookie year and he did show flashes and stuff, but he was kind of inconsistent at times, I feel his rookie year. I don't know. I'm not saying Love is gonna be better than Rodgers or anything, but I think he's played really fucking solid all year long. And a lot of things weren't even really his fault. It's receivers not running the right routes. It's receivers
Yeah.
not getting open, making plays.
Well,
You
dude, I mean
put
that's the most impressive thing. You think about Rodgers' first year as a starter and the receiving core he had with Greg Jennings and Donald Driver, Jordy Nelson, James Jones, Jermichael Finley. It was stacked. And he had a veteran Pro Bowl offensive line pretty much across the board. Jordan Love has historically one of the youngest receiving groups ever in league history. He's had a rotating door at offensive line. Like, he has had to be the rock on this team, and I think he's just passed the test of flying colors. I'm excited to build around this guy. Like, yeah, like maybe he hasn't shown the just jaw dropping top 5 quarterback plays yet, but do I think he can be a top 8 guy? Definitely. Do I think he can win a Super Bowl? Yeah, you put the right team around him.
Mhm.
I think he's shown that kind of capability.
All right. Okay, let me get back to this. There's some other interesting stats here. Um, Jaden Reed, 6 catches, 89 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dominating so far. Bo
Dude,
Melton,
I almost did a bold prediction that Jaden Reed has a career game.
man, looking forward, if he's doing this his rookie year and he takes steps, this guy could be truly elite in like a couple of years. He's putting up better rookie wide receiver numbers than any Packer rookie receiver in history, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
no one else has done it better. So like even if he doesn't get better, he's already a good player as is his rookie year. And he could just keep getting better the more he just gets comfortable love. Great pick by Good on this one. Looking like we hit a home run. Was he a third round pick? No, he was a
Second.
second rounder.
Second.
Damn, I thought he might be the one that breaks that third round curse. But Tucker
Well,
Kraft's been
Tucker
playing good
Kraft
too
might be the guy who
so
breaks the third
far.
round curse.
But Tucker Kraft's got to keep getting better too. Tucker Kraft's having himself a nice game too, man. He's got 4 catches for 35 yards on 4 targets. He's got all of his targets. Dobbs is 2 for 16, and that's it for our receivers. Even more interesting on the other side, Addison and Jefferson have a combined 2 catches for 33 yards. Both have 1 catch each. So Barry's doing a pretty good job on that. That I expect to change dramatically in the second half. They're down big now. You know they're going to start throwing the ball, and they're going to try to find creative ways to get Jefferson the ball and also Addison. So
Well, so when I was coming back after adjusting my TV receiver, I heard the halftime crew, just speculating. They think the Vikings are going to make a quarterback change at the half. Because I
you
mean,
think
you
so?
think about it, playoffs are
Yeah.
on the line pretty much.
Yeah, you think they're going to put Josh Dobbs back in?
I don't know, man. It's
Who do they put in then?
yeah. If I
Nick
had to pick
Mullins?
one between Dobbs, Mullins, or Hall, I would probably go with Dobbs because he's a veteran, so he's going to be a little more settled than Hall, but he also has the scrambling ability that Mullins doesn't. So yeah, I would probably go with Dobbs.
So I
But
just
I
saw
mean, that's just
kickoff.
speculation. They might say, "Hey, we started Hall. We're going to ride with Hall."
Yeah, maybe. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, he
All right. Well,
trips.
they're up to
So
about the
lucky.
40. Is
What the
that a
fuck
fumble?
did he just push that forward? Really? Um, wow.
I
Okay, that was
what?
wild.
Why the fuck do you cut to an interview with the coach on a potential turnover play? And I hate when they do those stupid angled camera views on the kickoffs. Just
Right?
let me see it properly. All
All
right, so
right.
yeah,
Nick Mullins is in.
I think it's hard to know for sure because they were showing fucking Kevin O'Connell instead, but I think they ruled the returner down by
He
contact
did.
before
Yeah,
the
the
ball
ball's
popped
back at
out.
like the 40. Great return by Minnesota,
Yeah,
though.
awesome return by them.
Oh, get there, get there. Oh.
And they start
And
out with a first down catch to Jefferson.
yep, and Jefferson's talking already. Yep. We're
Frankly,
gonna
that should have been a sack.
mhm.
I want to see. This is Slate.
That was a push in the
Well, I
back.
guess.
Push in the back.
Yeah. Slayton had nice penetration, but then he kind of fell down or got pushed. Handoff. Nice defense there by Clark. Stops him for 1 or 2 yards.
Oh, I didn't know that Nick Mullins went to Southern Miss as well. All right, looking at 2nd and 9. I'm at 13:55.
Same.
Oh,
Yep.
nice. Perfect. All right, 2nd and 9. They send Jefferson in motion. Ooh, come on, can Clark get there? Damn, that's going to be a big play. Yep. Yep.
Man, the tackling effort on defense tonight has been
Mhm.
very subpar.
I was looking at defense stats. Rashawn Gary's done virtually nothing in this game so far. Kenny
Dude, the
Clark's been pretty
concerning thing about
invisible.
Gary is like a lot of his stats he collects and like he'll get like a 3 sack game here or there, and then he'll just go multiple games without any impact plays.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, can Gary be our number one edge rusher? Like, it's not. I don't think he's playing up to his new contract so far.
Oh, and there's a flag now. What's this flag for? False start. That helps. All right, if Minnesota comes out of here with points, I think it's like arguably one of the most important drives of the second half for us to go back down and match points.
Yeah.
Keep this lead. I think that should be, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, we can march down and like match whatever points they get. That'd be huge. All right, looking at 1st and 15. We got Van Ness in there now, and Agbari's in there. Oh, almost
All
gets
right, that
there,
was a nice design screen. Late
but we got
flag
another
though.
flag. This could be holding. We sent some pressure, and that was a nice. I don't mind that play call by Barry. Let's hope this backs them up some more.
This might be an illegal man downfield because that was a very late developing screenplay. Refs are talking. Yep, that's what it is.
Nice.
That was a good call by Kevin O'Connell though, because we've been getting pressure on this drive. Haven't been getting home, but we've been getting pressure, and he wants to use it against us with the screen. That's
Mm-hmm.
probably the exact perfect time to do a screen when the other team is getting pressure, but they haven't quite gotten home because
Mm-hmm.
they're going to be hungry to get that sack.
Wow, we are playing like fucking 15 yards off right now on first down.
Yeah, I
Wow.
mean it's first and
Wow.
20, but yeah, they're probably just going to take a chunk of easy.
Yes,
Oh,
we get
or
there.
we'll get a sack. Holy shit, dude! We sent
Wyatt
Case on Nixon on a blitz,
and Nixon. Nice. Huge.
dude. We
Wow.
actually Joe Barry with at least 2 cornerback blitzes tonight.
It's
Man,
wild. Joe Barry almost like knows he's about to get fired and actually turns into a decent defensive coordinator for once, huh?
dude, and Nixon comes in on touch. That was beautiful. Second
That
and
was
28.
huge. Keep it going, keep it going, keep getting pressure. Don't give up don't give it all back. They're, they're arguably going to be trying to get at least field goal range out of this now. And Preston
Oh
Smith's
shit,
down.
Preston Smith down.
That's not good.
And they go to commercial. That's usually not a good sign. Preston Smith has been having a pretty nice game, actually. He forced the fumble in the first half. He he's had some pressures where he didn't quite get home, but he forced the quarterback off his spot. And he's always reliable for setting the edge in the run game. Um, I know I was saying earlier I would like to see more Van Ness, and that's true. I do want to see Van Ness get more of a chance to develop, but not at the expense of a Preston Smith injury.
Mm-hmm. Man, I didn't see what happened to him on that play either.
Yeah, these broadcasts, like, it's really kind of a crapshoot for the quality of the shot you're going to get on any given
Yeah,
play.
it is.
Well, so what do you make of this drive so far? The first with Nick Mullins, because it does seem like we've been getting a fair amount of pressure, but Mullins has
I think he's a
generally
better.
been getting the ball out. Like, yeah, he
Yeah,
took that sack from Nixon.
I think he's been a bet. I think already he's shown that he's a better passer than Hall so far. Um, I mean, I don't think Hall makes that throw to Jefferson that kind of gets him going. Already, he hasn't. He's been wildly inaccurate tonight. Um, I don't. I kind of like the fact that as soon as they made that quarterback change, the Mullins probably wasn't expecting to go in until like going into this game, he wasn't the starter, and then Barry just sends blitzes at him on like off the bat. I don't hate that. Um,
Yeah. No, I'm surprised that Minnesota. Like, I know we're talking a 3-score game now, but it's the third quarter. I am a little surprised that they're not trying to stick with the run a little more.
let's see, here
Um,
it is right there. Oh, what is this?
yeah, it
What
looks like he
happens?
tweaks either his ankle or his knee. It's a little hard to tell, but he did walk off under his own power.
Okay, 3rd and 14 now. They picked up 14 yards or whatever on that play.
Yeah, I think 12 yards. Yeah.
Jeez, and we're
Oh
playing pretty
god,
far
we got a
off again.
lot of cushion on Jordan Addison right now.
We're sending, and
Oh,
Jefferson
come
gets it.
on.
Wow. Hey, there's that Joe Barry defense, man.
The prevent the win defense. To give as much cushion as
Only
possible.
only Green Bay could be in a 2nd and like 28 and still give up a first down.
And that
Unreal.
was Eric Wilson had the underneath zone on that and didn't get enough depth in his drop.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't remember a Packers team that's given up more third and longs than this year.
Same. Okay, that was a good play by Jonathan
Yeah,
Owens.
Owens. Yeah, that was a nice pass defense by Owens.
I mean, Green Bay's got a history of giving up deep plays though. Ever since 4th and 28.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have
Where the Hail
those.
Mary play too.
Yeah, but we've got some bad memories in that regard. But just on a consistent game to
Oh
game
yeah.
basis, like this year seems worse to me than
Well,
any I can
if we
recall.
can hold them out of the end zone at least and hold them to a field goal, it's a
Well,
small win.
I don't think they're going to take a field goal here. I think this is 4 down territory for them. They got down to the red zone,
Get him.
down
Get
3
wow.
scores.
Don't they had him dead or rights for no gain, and we do that.
Dude, we don't have any thumpers on this team. Like, there's no
Nope.
one who just lays the wood.
Come on.
Mullins has time.
Make a
Oh,
tackle.
poor
Wow.
tackling. Poor
Wow. Poor
tackling.
tackling. Okay. Nixon at least holds him to no gain. Fourth
Yeah,
down.
that was
Very critical.
Walker.
And they're
Walker with that terrible
staying.
tackle.
Hey, big play here. They're staying out there. What are you calling here?
Dude,
If we play off coverage, I'm so fucking mad if we don't press them here.
honestly, if I'm Minnesota here, I call it draw play.
Do you call a timeout for Matt LaFleur, see what they're in? I mean, it's a big play right here. We're not, well, we're pressing up top. Okay, we're pressing. Get there. Someone's got to get there. Collapse that pocket.
Get him, get him, get him.
Yes. Good play by RD.
I want to get a replay of this. I think we sent Walker. Well, actually, I think Walker was a spy, and then he sees Mullins step up, and he comes in to try to blitz. Mullins gets the pass off to Jefferson, but just he had to throw off his spot. Wasn't close enough. Dude, I don't want to see the replay of Justin Jefferson falling to the ground with the ball bouncing in the end zone. Like, show me the pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
um, so before the Vikings started moving the ball on that drive, and Mullins, I got to give him credit. The swapping out quarterbacks was the right move. Mullins just totally gave them a spark. But one thing I was wondering is that if they have another unsuccessful drive, does Justin Jefferson start getting frustrated? He's shown in the
Might.
past that if he gets shut out, he can get emotional about it. Alexander has gotten in his head before, and this game, he's not
A good
really
point.
having a great game.
Yeah. I like to see that. I like that Valentine didn't give in to Jefferson when he was trying to, like, you know, poke the bear a little bit with him there on that play. That would only be beneficial to us if we can. It'll be interesting, something to keep an eye on. Also, I'm surprised they haven't tried to, like, target Addison more too. I mean, Addison's a
Yeah,
great
no, I was actually just
receiver
about to
in his
say
own
that.
right.
Like, you would think a bubble screen to Addison, or maybe even a jet sweep.
Mhm.
Um, he's been a real playmaker for them this year, and I think he's only got like one or two targets the whole game.
Do you know what's kind of crazy is even going back to when we beat Detroit and we beat Kansas City, we didn't have Jair or Stokes. Valentine, our secondary has played better this year when Stokes and Alexander's not out there.
Yeah,
Stokes and Alexander played terrible last week against the Carolina Panthers.
I do think it was a poor decision to, both of them had been out an extended time with injuries, and we just threw them into the fire as full time starters. Like, we didn't
Mhm.
rotate. Like, Valentine got like 2 snaps that game. Oh yeah,
Wow, nice run.
yeah,
Keep it going.
Aaron Jones.
Wow. Hey, whatever's working in the run game tonight, keep doing it. This is the best we've ran consistently all year.
Yeah, yes, you are not wrong there.
We are running like back in like the 2019, like this was like the 2019 Packer team, the way we're running this ball.
Yeah, I'll give credit. Josh Myers had a nice lead block there. Malik Heath was also out there as a receiver with a nice block in the middle of the field.
14 for 93 already. And we got AJ Dillon in there, single
Oh, go
back.
play action here. They are stacking the box.
We
I don't.
blow.
All right, 2 yard run, dude. Come on. They had 9 guys in the box. That is begging for a play action kill shot.
Oh, why? Oh, is Jane Reed hurt? Uh-oh. Keep an eye on that.
He's
He
holding
looks,
his tum
he
tum
should
like he's
be,
got to poop.
he should be back. We'll be all right. He'll be back out there. Oh, chest injury, questionable to return.
I mean, he has shown this year to be a pretty tough guy who tries to play through injury.
He's been dealing with lots of injuries. So we got Dobbs and Melton out there, I think.
2nd and 8. Love fires deep. Oh,
Dobbs
come
almost
on,
brings that
Dobbs.
in.
Come on. Dude, that was perfectly placed in Dobbs' hands. Dude, come on. Dude, I mean, if Reed is out of the lineup, Love has got to be able to count on someone. I don't know. I wonder if he
Yeah.
maybe goes back to Bo Melton.
I was gonna say it could be Bo Mountain, but yeah, Tucker Craft some more maybe.
Minnesota bringing a lot of heat. Love fires over the middle. Oh, yes. First down.
Is that Bo?
Heath. That was Malik
That's
Heath.
Heath, Malik
Takes
Heath.
us past midfield.
Do you know who has basically been like phased out of this offense?
Josiah
Samari.
Deguara. Oh, yeah.
Samari.
Samari as well. Yeah. Which, I mean, like, Samari was a 7th-round pick.
Mhm.
He
Well, I mean,
had
like
a
he,
nice game last year that gave us some hope that he could develop, but I think the other guys have just played better than him.
I think with all these injuries, you're gonna see us run the ball a lot more, which I'm fine with.
Well, dude, the
Okay.
way Aaron Jones is running this game,
Same. Wow, Tucker Craft
yeah, dude, Tucker
playing
Craft
well.
does not go down on first contact. Like literally, anytime someone tries to tackle him, he's throwing a stiff arm. He's bouncing off a tackle. Like that guy likes contact.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you know what I love to see, Andrew?
What?
How much more calmly and confidently Jordan Love is handling the blitz
Isn't
in
he
this
doing it?
game.
Doing a great job of it. I glad you said something about it. I would agree. He hasn't been sacked once in this game.
Yeah, I mean, like I, I think we all have a lasting image of Love's first start against Kansas City, where he was just blitzed into oblivion and just couldn't adjust.
He
Um,
wasn't even prepared for that game. Like it was just like Rodgers got that COVID and like he wasn't
yeah,
prepared. They just
got the
like
COVID toe.
yeah. Be like, hey Jordan, rookie year, you're out there now.
Yeah. But dude, like the way like Flores blitzes almost more than anyone else in the league, and he's been sending the heat this game, and
Mm-hmm.
Love has consistently made the right read and found an open guy.
Right, we got second and nine. Second and nine. It's Jones. Make a move. Make a
Go
move.
Jonesy,
It's
Jonesy,
gonna go
Jonesy,
down.
first down.
Yes, he got it. Wow, is he running hard? And he's playing
He
great
is,
tonight.
man.
Hey,
He is motivated tonight.
knock on wood. I don't want to say it too soon, but if we, based on how much time is left in this game, we're less than 20 minutes left now. If we can get a touchdown on this drive, that could be really close to putting a dagger in this game. It wouldn't be over because I've seen some crazy stuff happen in the NFL, but wow, I would feel really good about our chances with Nick Mullen going
Yeah.
forward. I mean, but again, we got Barry. He played like 30 yards off, the entire fourth quarter and let them back in probably. But
Minnesota's stacking the box here, and we run right into it.
wow, Dylan gets hit hard on that.
I mean, he picks up decent yardage. He gets like 4 yards out of it, but I'm just surprised we're running into these 8-man boxes. Oh shit, dude! The Rams actually clinched a playoff berth today, so there's only one spot left.
Yeah, it's straight up Seattle now. Which again, I'm pretty sure if we beat Minnesota, Minnesota's just about gone then. And I think we
Yeah, I can't
overtake
believe the
Seattle.
Rams almost lost to the Giants today because we got the head-to-head tiebreaker over the Rams. Like it.
I know.
Oh, nice,
Oh,
tough.
oh, did he? I thought he almost fumbled that.
Yeah, that was hard running by Dylan. He does have that broken thumb though, and the Minnesota defender went right in trying to punch that ball. Um, maybe running Dylan's not the best idea right now. Like for a second, I thought Mike Tirico there or whatever. I thought it was Al Roker.
right? Nice. We
Aaron
pick it
Jones,
up.
first down run.
And not for nothing, we're having long, sustained drives and we're eating this clock up. You know what? I want to see what this time of possession is because we got to be killing time of possession in this game.
Oh, yeah. Dylan is actually holding
Yeah,
his
hurt hand.
hand with the cast now. I think he got punched right in that broken thumb.
All right, we're not killing the time of possession as much as I thought, but we do have like 7, 8 more minutes of time of possession on our hands. The advantage there. All right, 1st and 10 inside in the red zone now. Love shotgun. Time, lots of time. Hits Sims, I believe, over the middle. 5, 6 yard gain. Solid. We picked up
Yeah,
Sims, I
Sims is an
believe.
interesting guy. Like
He's a rookie too.
he's generally had some pretty positive plays when he's been on the field. Undrafted rookie. I don't think anyone expected anything
Did
out
we
of
get
him.
did we get him off New England's practice squad?
I don't recall. Um,
I know we got him off practice squad from somewhere. I just don't remember
yeah.
which
But
team.
dude, between Musgrave, Kraft, and Sims, like for the first time in a long, long time, it looks like we have a solid future at tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Aaron Jones is running like a man possessed tonight. Like he was met behind the line of scrimmage there and just stays on his feet and worms his way ahead for 3 or 4 yards. He can taste the playoffs right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're in a 3rd and 1 here, down at the 8 or 9 yard line.
How
Like
about
you
this
said, man, a
back?
touchdown would really, really kind of salt this game.
Especially going into the fourth quarter now at this point. Third and one. Come on. Call a good play. Call a good play.
Oh, yes.
Yes. That was
Oh,
huge,
yes.
dude.
Bo,
That was huge. Is that Bo?
that's Bo.
I like this guy.
Yeah, man. Where has he been all year? he's out playing Romeo Dobbs right now.
Romeo Dobbs isn't going to be on this roster next year the way this is going, dude. If we end up drafting another receiver in the draft and he pans out too,
Just wide open,
yeah.
wide open. And dude, Jordan Love has one thing I've really noticed over the last, this second half of the season is he's really been getting pretty good at utilizing different arm angles.
Hmm.
Based on if he's being pressured and he can't totally set his feet and he has to throw to get around a guy or something like that. Like he's got a wide variety of arm angles that he can throw from.
Right.
Um, do we want to do a quick stat check to see if he is
Yeah.
officially better than any Bears quarterback in history now?
Yeah. 228 and 3 touchdowns. He is officially better than every Chicago Bears quarterback ever. Ever.
Oh,
That is wild. And
that's
the Bears have been around since the 20s, over 100 years. Our win probability has now gone up to 99.9.
don't. We're not even in the fourth quarter. Don't talk to me about win probability.
Yeah, well, I just let you guys know. Uh, so another pretty cool fact so far, we're about to go into the fourth quarter. We have held Minnesota to 140 total yards of offense. Pretty solid. We have
I'm
also
curious when you looked at the first half stats. Do you recall roughly what the yardage was for him then?
like 30 yards or something like that. I know they had no passing yards and they had whatever yards they had would have been rushing. So yeah, probably about like
Wait, you
30.
tell me they had no passing yards in the first half?
Yeah, he was 0 for 4. Yeah.
The entire first half?
Oh, first half. I'm not sure about first half. It was
Yeah.
I don't. Well, actually, no. I could tell you what it was. At least passing. Hall had 67 passing yards, so he had 67 in the second quarter. So, um, yeah, they had probably around 100 or so, I would guess. Pretty solid. Um,
Yeah.
we have 22 first downs, which is really good. We're converting our third downs. We're, moving the chains, being really efficient. Minnesota's got 8 first downs, 22 to 8. That's the difference in the game right there.
Well, I think in this third quarter, especially, it's becoming more obvious that the Minnesota defense is getting really tired out
Oh
there.
yeah,
Like
which is
in the
what I
first
wanted.
quarter, we tried some short yardage runs that we struggled to convert, and now Aaron Jones is just blasting through them on 3rd and 1s.
Right.
Oh, nice. Dude, we stopped that kick return short. They're going to be at like the 16 or something.
That's awesome.
Outside toss to Mattinson, makes a nice cut. Once again, poor tackling. Van Ness catches him from behind, but it looks like it's either going to be a 2nd and 1 or a first down. That's the one thing I'll say. Our defense has certainly been playing well tonight. Other than the tackling has not been impressive. I can't think of a single time tonight where the first guy there just made a stonewall tackle. 2nd and 1, play action. Oh, god damn, dude. Quay Walker should have had that pick. And Jaden Reed is walking back to the locker room, so he
Is
is
he?
probably
Yeah,
done for the game.
I was just gonna say I probably wouldn't be surprised if Reed does not return this game, and I wouldn't risk putting him out there. Did you hear or see what happened to like Bradley Chubb today?
No,
They were late in the game, garbage time. Miami's down by 30, and they still got the starters out there. Tua gets hurt. He's supposedly okay, but and Bradley Chubb like tears his ACL in garbage time.
really.
Yeah, they were down
Wow.
30, and they still had him out there.
Okay.
Flag.
Flag before the snap, so probably false start. Oh, delay a game. Okay. That's actually a big penalty for them. They were in a 3rd and short. And this is gonna back them up. I think 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7. Yeah, dude. Baltimore demolished Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And
Baltimore looks
frankly,
like the real deal, man. And they
I would
demolished San
think,
Francisco the week before.
yeah, I would think Buffalo beats Miami next week and takes the division.
Yeah, they probably will.
3rd and 6. Mullins has time, throws
Play.
short. Eric
Oh,
Wilson.
at
Eric
halftime,
Wilson.
Eric Wilson was our leading tackler.
All right. Well, he made a nice stop there. I'll give him credit there. Um,
Long
I
night for
would like an
Minnesota
update on
fans.
Preston Smith. I haven't seen anything
Oh,
about him.
I can try finding one for you quick. Hold on.
Yeah, because I know I saw Van Ness on this drive.
He's back in the
So,
game.
oh, he's all right. All right.
Mhm.
Well, that's good. Um, yeah, I mean, it may make sense at this point to take him out of the game, let them, don't risk aggravating anything, and you let Van Ness and Enigbare
Yeah.
get some work in the fourth here.
It will be interesting to see now with like like season again on the line next week, where the how much we push someone like Watson to play. Like Like, season's online currently now, and we, didn't play him, but like Jair's back next week. He'll probably
Yeah.
definitely be out there.
I mean, I wonder if they. I could see them just resting him and saying like, hey, if we get into the playoffs, you know, awesome. We didn't expect to get to the playoffs this year, and then we'll turn you loose there and see what you can
Hmm.
do. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, like I don't think the Bears are going to be a cakewalk. Their defense has been playing really good as of late, and they Justin Fields, like he's always a threat to make a big scrambling play, but he's also liable to throw an interception, which
Hmm.
we haven't really collected a lot of interceptions this year. Thankfully, Valentine had the one in the first quarter. Quay Walker should have had one a few minutes ago, but just kind of let it slip through his breadbasket.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who starts and who doesn't next week. All right, let's see. 4th and 2, they are punting.
All right. Oh,
Oh,
come on,
fuck.
dude. Get it. Get on top of.
Yeah,
Are you
well,
kidding me?
Minnesota gets that ball back.
Why do we have Samori Torre back there? Why is it not Nixon? Like, dude,
Wow, I have no idea why he was. That was terrible, man.
that
We were playing arguably like a perfect game up until that point.
dude, for a guy who has essentially been phased out of the pass game, like that's the kind of mistake that can get you cut.
Yeah, for sure. Torres not on this team next year, dude.
I'm saying that's the kind of mistake that could get him cut next week as an example of accountability.
Put Nixon
Like
back
I
there.
think
You're paying
thankfully we're
him.
talking a 27-point game here, but like come on, dude. How
He's
many
still
times this season have we seen a muffed punt get the other team back in the game?
good play by Slayton there. Man, it's just, yeah. I mean, we could still have a catastrophic, catastrophic meltdown and blow the game theoretically if stuff like that keeps happening. So you can't just, you know, this our offense just has to eat this clock and keep moving the chains, and we'll be all right. But yeah, that couldn't. If this was a close game, man, I would be sweating so bad right now. All right, second goal, we stop them, and that's gonna be a
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Well, just got to keep it interesting, right?
Hmm.
Green Bay special teams haven't been good since fucking 1996. And for as much pass rush as we've been getting this game, multiple sacks, consistent pressure, I haven't seen Rashawn Gary in the action once.
No, he's had a terrible game. He had a bad game against Carolina too.
Like I wonder if he's like playing through undisclosed injury or something. Like
Well, I
he's
mean,
been invisible.
at this point in the year, everyone's playing through some type of an injury, more or less. But yeah, I just saw Preston Smith. He was definitely back out there on that one. But,
Yeah, I saw him too. All right, well, that makes it a 20-point game with pretty much the whole fourth to go. So, offense needs to come out and respond with another clock eating drive.
mhm. We at least need we at least need a field goal I think still, because a field goal would make it a four possession game
Technically, it would still be a three possession game
if
if
they all
they
went for
did
two
two
every
point
time.
conversions. Yeah.
18. Let's see how bad I'm at my math on this one now. 18, 26. Yeah, yeah, you're right. All right, yeah.
Man, what what a terrible mistake. Like what it seems like, our special teams made an improvement last year under Bisaccia that like it seemed like a dramatic improvement to us because we were so bad the year before. But like in reality, when you look at the rankings, like we were still something like the 20th ranked unit in the league. And now this year with Bisaccia as assistant head coach, I don't know if he just hasn't been giving his full attention to special teams or what's going on, but our special teams have taken a big step back this year.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, correct me if I'm wrong, he's the top paid special teams coordinator in the league, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah, I think that was the deal. I think, yeah, we didn't leave much room for negotiate or like play hardball after that disaster. Basically, since special teams cost us a trip to the Super Bowl, so like we immediately went out and just made him the highest paid special teams coordinator and gave him the title of assistant head coach as well in the process. So
And you've been seeing these rumors that Al Harris
I have.
is a target for defensive coordinator. I'd be pretty happy with that.
He's uh he's the highest name right now on the defensive front. He's the DB coach for the Cowboys at the moment. Uh,
Yeah, dude. And when you think about what he has done, first coaching up Trayvon Diggs as a playmaker,
mhm.
then Diggs gets injured at the start of this year, and he turns Deron Bland into like sets the NFL record for pick
Yeah,
six
isn't that
returns.
wild?
Um, yeah, dude, he clearly knows how to coach defensive backs,
Yeah,
which God knows we need.
for sure. That's just wild, man. Yeah,
And there is a bit of a LaFleur connection there since Harris is working for Dan Quinn, being the defensive coordinator in Dallas. And LaFleur was on Dan Quinn's staff when Atlanta went to the Super Bowl and choked against the Patriots.
yeah,
Um, so, everyone knows how LaFleur, doesn't like to go outside of guys he knows. He likes familiarity. So at least we do have some element of familiarity there.
right. It will be interesting to see if that's the route we go. Yeah, he's the highest name right now. He has been linked to the Packers in some recent rumors. Obviously, he has that hometown connection there. I don't think LaFleur has any connection to him, so he's on the Dallas staff because of McCarthy, right? No, he was Sherman.
Yeah, no,
Who did he play
well,
under? He
actually,
played under Sherman, right?
yeah, he did play under Sherman. I think he might have had a year under McCarthy.
Okay,
Um, maybe two.
I'll have to look into that.
But um, but yeah, I mean the Matt LaFleur connection would be that Al Harris is working for Dan Quinn right now, and Matt LaFleur has a direct connection to Dan Quinn.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean I would be very happy with an Al Harris hire,
Hmm.
which probably means it's not going to happen.
I would love it though if it did.
Yeah. No, I actually, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Dan Quinn gets a head coaching job and if he brings Al Harris with him as his defensive coordinator.
Yeah. All right. We are we're back.
I wish I saw whatever play Jaden Reed got hurt on.
Same. I think it was that second touchdown where he just like bullied his way into the end zone there.
Maybe. All right. Love under center. Jones in the backfield.
Sending Samari in motion. Good, pretty good run for Jones. Oh, hey, are you listening?
Uh, so what I got out of that is AJ Dillon was in pain.
Got stinger.
Matt LaFleur came over to him and asked, "How you doing, big boy?" And Dillon said, "I'll be fine."
Okay, good. All right, Bo Melton with he just refuses to go down on that one. Picked up a first down. Hey, game ball for this game. Gotta be J Love, man.
Dude, he is putting together a hell of a game right now. And
This,
and
this,
the effort he showed on the touchdown run,
mhm.
um,
Could
he's playing
be
well, man.
this could be one of the best. This could be arguably the best game he's had so far. I mean, the Detroit game he was real masterful with and whatnot, but he's played a solid game so far.
Yeah. Hand off to Jones. Jones finds some
Nice.
room, 6 yards or so.
Hey, this is what we need. Just keep running this clock. Okay, hey, Watson doing some running pregame. He could he could theoretically be back next week then, huh?
Yeah, man. I'd like to see him on the field more. Dude, like I was actually thinking about this the other day, and like very often those guys with just elite speed, like the low 4.3s, it's very common for them to have hamstring issues
Yeah.
to the point where I'm like, does it make sense to
Oh
just
yeah, nice play. He's
like,
slaying ball
what if you
tonight.
just draft a guy with 4.4 speed?
So
Maybe he's a little slower, but less likely to tweak his hammy.
it's very interesting you say that because Christian Watson touched on that to reporters as well because he was asked about like all of the hamstring injuries he's had so far in his career and like what's up with that. And he basically said he goes, dude, I run so fast, and the reason I run so fast is because my hamstrings are just always like tight, like they're just like real tight, and it's what allows me to like run fast. So obviously, when they're like just that tight, like I'm gonna have hamstring issues that come up from time to time, and hopefully I can find a way to like get around that and not have it nag me. And I'm trying different things. Supposedly he spent like thousands of dollars on like just different treatments and like precautionary stuff, they said. But
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got to jump in here for a second. I'm pretty damn sure I just saw a hickey on Jordan Love's neck.
yeah, maybe
I don't know, it's
left or right side.
is it left side, left side. I don't know. Maybe his dating life probably not quite as exciting as Taylor Swift, so he guess he doesn't get the media attention.
The notoriety. Ooh, there's a hole. There's a hole. There's
Oh,
a hole.
nice run,
Hey, we
dude!
are
This
in
offensive
field goal
line
range.
is bulldozing right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, we're dominating up front. This
This
line
is
is
probably the best game our offensive line has played all year.
game ball's got to be going to the offensive line. This too. They've kept Jordan Love clean, given him time to throw, and opened up running lanes. Best rushing game we've had by far. How many yards does Jones have? He's got to have
He's 121.
on 121 on 20 carries. Yep. I don't know if Jones is going to be
Holy
back
shit!
next year,
This is only the
but
second time in his career that he's had back-to-back 100-yard weeks.
we don't. Well, even LaFleur just never fed him the ball much, man.
Yeah, McCarthy too. Is
And
this going to be
McCarthy, yeah,
delay game?
yeah. Or do we take
We
time
call
out? We
timeout.
took time out.
I don't know. Love just lost track of the clock there. All right, man. Well, all right. So with the remaining time in the fourth quarter, if you had to pick one guy on offense and one guy on defense that you want to keep your eye on and pay close attention to how they're playing, who do you pick?
The rest of the game,
Yeah.
or just like if I'm just gonna watch how they play the rest of the game. Uh, well, I haven't really paid much attention to Rasheed Walker in this game, like we said we're going to. So I'll try to pay attention more to him. He looks like he's been playing phenomenal so far tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean he had a
I haven't
couple
heard
negative plays early, but
I haven't heard
he's
anything about Daniel Hunter all game.
yeah, I'm
Um,
but they don't have a sack. So we've
yeah.
really shut them down pretty good.
On
Um,
on defense, it's gonna be tough on defense because we're just gonna be playing like basically a prevent defense. We're gonna be giving up like the underneath stuff. I'm gonna probably watch Kenny Clark a little bit more just to see. However, at this point, do you even keep Kenny Clark out there? If we score a touchdown on this, if we score a touchdown here, do you keep the starters out there the rest of the time then? You basically match the
no,
7 points. You're back up by like 30 with like 8 minutes to go. If we score a field goal, I could see an outside chance of saying yes because it's still a three score game. But they score a touchdown, no way. I'm pulling all starters.
yeah, I agree. I agree. You don't risk injury in that situation.
We're gonna need them against Chicago next week because we're in another do or die next week with Chicago.
Um, yeah, for me, I think I'm going to try to keep my eye on Bo Melton and
We
Rashawn Gary.
we probably won't pass the ball much going forward though, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean you're right, but I don't know. Got
So
to pick a guy.
at the moment, I looked at the Week 18 schedule. The NFL has no games like scheduled. They're all TBD.
Yeah,
So it'll be interesting to see where they plug us.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think us versus Chicago, first down run for about a yard here. I think us versus Chicago is probably going to be the only game with major playoff implications in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Um, AFC, obviously, you got Bills Dolphins is going to be huge. And then I believe their final wild card is still up for grabs with I think the Texans are currently slotted in, which they could be a pretty exciting team in the postseason now that Stroud is back healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I mean it wouldn't surprise me if we get a primetime slot.
Yeah, what not? Yeah, you
Dude,
got it.
Tucker Kraft just won't go down. Or was that Sims?
Nuts
Yeah, that was
Craft.
Sims fighting hard for extra yards
No,
there.
Sims is 89. Craft's 85.
Oh, that okay. I, for some reason, I thought Kraft was 87.
Hey, I'm not happy that Musgrave got hurt, but given this extra playing time to Craft in the meantime has been a little bit of a blessing in
Yeah.
disguise. It's going to be interesting to see these two tight ends next year
Well,
on
dude,
these
I
two
mean
tight end
Kraft
sets, man.
or Musgrave. I I think he's in the window to be activated from IR.
Yeah,
So theoretically, we could see him next week, or if we made the playoffs,
yes, we
could see
could.
him there.
Wow, we're staying aggressive with passing.
First down, Bo
Well,
Melton.
Mountain, there you go.
Uh, of course, the TV angle didn't really allow me to
No,
watch his route, but when it looked like he sat down on a little hitch there and had nice cushion, caught the ball well.
who needs Justin Jefferson when you got Bill Mountain, man?
Dude, oh man, that's actually at the end of this game. Is Bo Melton going to have more receiving yards than Justin Jefferson?
Oh yeah, what's Jefferson at right now?
All right, we motion Melton. All right, run and play.
Patrick Taylor.
Yeah, not
Jefferson's
not
got
much there.
Jefferson's got 3 catches for 46 yards. So Bull Mountain's already got more than him right now. Bull Mountain's at 5 for 68 on a touchdown.
Damn. It's a good game.
Yeah, it is. Look at Goot staying hard at work.
Yeah,
Sure.
I like that. He's up there taking notes.
Making a note to cut Samaritori right after this game.
All right, 2nd and 9. 7.5 left in the fourth.
It does look like a hickey on his neck.
All right, Bo Melton. I was just watching him there. He had an okay block to seal the edge for that run play. Could have been better. The one thing that stood out to me about Melton is I thought he was supposed to be a real small guy. He doesn't look super small to me. Like he doesn't look big, but he doesn't look undersized. So that Patrick Taylor run puts us in a 3rd and 3 in the red zone. Loving the
Play
shotgun.
smart. Play smart. Oh,
Ooh, ugly pass by
stay in
Love.
bounds. All right, and we're gonna be trotting the field goal unit back out on the field, I believe. Or no, are we gonna go for this?
I don't know why you would.
Are we just trying to like end it?
I
What does the analytics say on this?
this is surprising to me if we go for it. Okay, yeah,
Okay,
we
we're
got the
we're
field goal
kicking it.
unit out there. Yeah, that was a one of the few ugly passes Love has made tonight. Just very high, hung up in the air, and by time Torrey caught it, already had a defender on him.
Hey, not for nothing. In terms of how like rookie kickers have gone, I thought Anders Carlson's been playing very well, especially after a really shaky preseason. He's been pretty solid for us this year for a
Yeah, no,
rookie,
I believe his season percentage is over 80% of kicks,
and
which
that's solid
it took Mason Crosby several years
to get to
before
that
he
point. Yeah.
crossed the 80% marker.
Yeah, he struggled real bad in that in the preseason too. Missed like having games where he missed multiple field goals, and I don't know. We even like brought in that other kicker, I believe. I forgot his name, but we brought him in just like I don't know, just in case, and kept with Carlson, and it's been paying off for a rookie kicker. He's made some pretty good big time kicks for us so far.
Yeah, no, I mean, I will say I would like to see him. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of any like high pressure game winning kicks he's made this year, which I
Hmm.
could be wrong. But none spring to mind of just like a clutch. Thinking back to like Mason Crosby, I think of like that week 3 San Francisco game a few years back where, we got the ball, no timeouts, 38 seconds. Rodgers and
Hmm.
Devontae march down the field and Crosby ices it.
Right.
Like, and also we haven't seen Carlson kick in bad weather yet.
No, we haven't.
Surprisingly, no poor weather, and we're a few hours away from January.
Well, we could next week. I know we'll be in Lambeau next week, but in Chicago it was snowing today. So wouldn't that be something to have that? And actually, there's something to be said too. We haven't seen Love perform in true Green Bay weather yet. By the way, like we haven't seen a snow game from Love. We haven't seen a game where the wind's been just terrible yet. Like they'll be interesting to see as well. So okay, so there's the week 18 schedule. So Saturday there's a 4:30 game and an 8:15 game. Sunday is 1 and 4:25. And there's also a Sunday night game. So there's gonna be a Saturday night game, which will probably be the Monday night game because there's no Monday nights anymore. So Saturday, Monday night game will be played on Saturday night, and then there's still the Sunday night game. So there's a chance you gotta assume that one of them is gonna be Buffalo, Miami because that's for a division. Yeah, there's a chance that they could do Green Bay, Chicago for the other one. That'd be wild. That'd be cool.
Yeah, yeah, I would be happy with that for sure.
If hopefully it's on Saturday because Saturday is my birthday. So watching.
Oh, well, happy upcoming birthday, big guy.
So getting to see a Packer win against the Bears on my birthday would be super nice.
All right. Well, you got to think if there were any chance at all of a comeback, um, this drive has to be a quick touchdown from Minnesota.
Yeah,
So I think you're going to see the prevent defense here. And this is the situation where it's appropriate.
it is.
Joe Barry likes to deploy it often when it's not appropriate, but here it's fine to sit back and let them have underneath stuff.
Yeah, you'll probably see a lot of Addison and Jefferson catches here just to, you know, stuff the stat sheet, try to make Jefferson a little bit happier probably, or you know.
Well, on first down, probably 7 yard it's only a 5 yard reception by Addison. Clock's still running.
We are pressing up top still.
Van Ness had some nice inside pressure there
Mhm.
to force a quick pass, and then Valentine had sticky coverage on Jefferson,
And
and
Jefferson
actually,
trips and slips on it, but yeah.
yeah, I mean Valentine got his hands on the ball,
Uh-huh.
swatted it, dude. It's interesting to me that we have matched Valentine against Jefferson instead of Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, and so I mean both these young corners have had good games.
Oh, is someone down? Someone looked like they got hurt.
Yeah, it was Nixon. I think he got back up quickly though. I was watching Gary on that play. We stunted him to the inside, and he just kind of got stonewalled. He did. Oh, he had pressure there,
Oof.
but he went too deep. He
It's gonna be a
couldn't.
flag. Helmet to helmet probably.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a late slide by Mullins. I don't know if I'd be throwing flags on that.
Maybe they
But
pick it
yeah,
back up.
Gary he should have turned and bull rushed through. Yeah, unnecessary roughness on Nixon. Um, I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that at all. He like clearly held up, didn't lead with his head or anything. He essentially just fell on top of Mullins. Very poor penalty. All right, so Van Ness just did the exact same thing Gary did, just getting too far upfield and getting washed out of the play. You gotta like once you get parallel with the quarterback, turn and rush into him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. And there's Jefferson underneath, picking up that first down. I like the play by Valentine there, being aggressive, trying to get that strip. All right, they pick
Yeah.
up the first down. 4:15 left on the clock. They're going hurry up here. We're going to be playing from some pretty off coverage. Oh yeah, we're playing real far off now. Keeping everything in front of us. No deep plays. Nick Mullins off target on that one to Jordan Addison.
Yeah. No, he had Addison open, just
Yeah.
missed the pass.
You know, if Minnesota gets back to having some pretty decent quarterback play, I don't know if Kirk Cousins is going to be the quarterback in Minnesota next year or not. Maybe. I think his contract's up this year. Um,
It is up. And that's the thing. It's like, Cousins, he's never led them to playoff success, but he's been such a stat machine, and
mhm.
they've just seen how ugly it can get with, without Cousins. I expect that they probably get scared into re signing him.
they might draft they might spend a like a first, second round pick on a quarterback if they're there, but also re-sign Cousins. I could see that.
The thing is, though, like they're not going to be picking top 10. Like they're not going to have a shot at any of the top quarterbacks.
I mean, I don't know. You could always get like a like a Jordan Love or something that falls a little bit, or a little bit of a like usually
Yeah.
those project quarterbacks sometimes they're just not
Yeah.
week one ready.
I feel like that doesn't happen every year, though.
No, but I mean, but also if you look at like the first quarterback taken in drafts, they usually don't pan out too much either. So like,
Oh, yeah, it's usually the team around them's hot garbage.
yeah, that's a catch. Are they going to call him in? Probably. Picked up the first to Jordan Addison. No, he's out.
Ooh, I don't know if that's a catch.
No, he's out. Do we challenge or we just let him have? No, they just gave him 3rd and 10. All right, cool.
Yeah, Cousins is an interesting guy because, like, anytime a quarterback hits the market, just by virtue of the position, he kind of like resets the money. But like, do you pay Kirk Cousins 45, $50 million a year when he's like, has he ever even won a single playoff game? Like,
I don't know.
I mean, it's a
Maybe
good
maybe
question.
one, but well, I don't think you give him that guaranteed contract like you got the first time around.
Yeah, fully guaranteed. What was it, 99 million over 3 years?
Yeah, something like
Um,
that.
yeah, I'll give Cousins this, man. He has he's a shrewd businessman.
Yeah. All right, 3 receivers, bunch trips up top, and they hit Jefferson.
Nice tight coverage on Jefferson, though. Immediately
He was
tackled.
basically like triple covered, really. Three guys immediately swarmed on him. We got first, second. Wait, what? Second? Why would that be second for? Did he only get 6 yards?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he got more than that. Okay, second 4. So they could still pick up first down here. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. By all intents and purposes, this game is now over. Just too much time has elapsed. But going to the end zone. Jefferson could not get that second foot down.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was 1 foot. I mean, that
Great
was a
job
very
catching
nice.
that. That's a
Uh,
touchdown in college.
yeah, no, very nice body control. Just couldn't get that second foot. Um,
Wow, he is. I mean, Jefferson is. He's a special receiver.
yes, he is.
We could have had him and paired him with Devontae. Would have won. We won a Super Bowl for sure with that.
Probably would have won 2 Super Bowls.
Probably.
All right, 3rd and 4. All right, so
Nice.
I've been watching Gary whenever he's been in on this drive. He's been rotating out with Anibare. And on that play, just no second move at all. Just straight bull rushes into the right tackle and gets locked up.
You see, you look in this path for the Vikings. They have to have a lot go right for them.
Yeah, that's so you're saying there's a chance. 4th and 4. This is game here.
Send a blitz. I would have just sent a fucking blitz at him just to end it.
Oh,
Yeah,
do we pick
picked.
this?
Doesn't matter anyway. That's game. I think they call it incomplete. It's now they called. They say you didn't get
It's
the foot
Nixon.
feet down. I they did call that not a pick, right?
I'm not sure. These broadcasts are terrible. Why would I care about seeing Times Square right now? I'm watching a football game taking place in Minnesota. Yeah, that's game, my friends. At this point, it's just a matter of running the clock out. Frankly, I wonder if this is Sean Clifford time.
Yeah, I would not put Jordan Love back out there. Fuck that. I'm not even putting Dylan or Jones out there. Hell,
I
at
mean,
this
they
point,
already pulled him. Patrick Taylor's been in for at least the
oh,
last series.
at this point, I'm pulling Bo fucking Melton too.
Hey, Bo Melton has been playing pretty damn good. Um,
Bo Melton's better than Romeo Dobbs is already. Dobbs has been extremely mediocre this year. Like
yeah.
his best games were like week one, two, like really early in the season. Since then, he's been like he gets like what 2 or 3 catches a game, but they're usually like 7 or 8 yards. He's
Well,
not
dude,
even that like third down gotta have it type guy, which I thought he could turn into. Not the game
even when
changer,
he's
but
had like high volume games, like I think of in his rookie year, uh, a lot of people kind of called it like his coming out party game against Tampa. He had like 8 or 9 catches, but even with that many catches, he was still under 100 yards. He had like 85 yards receiving or something.
mhm.
I don't know if he's ever surpassed 100 yards. Um, I mean I could be
I
wrong
don't
on that.
know.
Don't quote me, but he's generally not a big play guy.
No,
His,
he's
his forte is like I'll give him this. He's very good in the red zone. Like he has the body control to like contort himself and
mhm,
make nice catches in tight spaces. So like he
mhm.
he can get touchdowns down in the red zone. But other than that, like
Oh,
he's
they got games coming out already. So Saturday Texans and Colts are the 8:15 game.
we
Got the
are
Bears at 4:30.
425.
Yeah, we got the Bears at 4:30 next week, which means the Sunday night game is going to be Miami Buffalo. I bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there it is.
All right. Well, next Sunday, 4:30.
All right.
Yep, Sean Clifford is in the lineup. Patrick Taylor with a nice tough run
Let's
there.
see what offensive lineman we have out there. So we have Sean Ryan's out there. I believe I saw Yosh Nijman out there as well. I was hopeful that we would win this game, but I didn't expect us to play this well against Minnesota. We
No,
are we are a true Jekyll and Hyde team, man. Like we played this good against Detroit and KC, and then we just lose brutal losses to like the Giants and who was the other one that we lost after that?
Tampa.
Tampa, and then we came real close to blowing it against Carolina. And then we come out against Minnesota and dominate them in Minnesota, which has been a house of horrors for us ever since they built this new stadium.
Yeah. No, I mean honestly, any of our dominant games this year, this game, Detroit, Kansas City, week one against Chicago, even like all of them were surprising. I did not expect us to dominate those games. Um, and then we've just had so many games this year where we lost a close one we should have won, or vice versa. Like the Chargers game, we probably should have lost that, but we won it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's just it's been a very inconsistent team,
But I think
and
you're going
they
to
they
get
need
that
to learn how to
with the
close out
youth.
close games.
Well, we're closing out. Well, yeah, this isn't a close one anymore, but I think you're going to get that with a team this young. You're going to show flashes of what they can be and how dominant they can be, and then they're going to go out and they're going to put up stinkers too every now and then. So hopefully, going into next year, since we're not going to be having a top 10 pick anymore now, like, and we're not getting the first round pick for Rodgers anymore either now. I think the growth has just got to come from the players that we already have on the roster, and we just got to keep finding some good champ. What? There's something.
No, I was just scratching
Oh,
myself.
yourself. Oh,
Well,
growth's
yeah.
got to
I
come
mean,
from
we're
internally.
not gonna have a high pick, but I mean, we're gonna have a first round pick, two second round picks, two third round picks, a fourth round pick. Like we're still gonna have an opportunity to add a lot of young talent that I think could impact next year. Um, so I still think we're in the process of building the foundation for this next Super Bowl run. But it's this season, despite its ups and downs, despite coaching inadequacies, I think this has shown that we at some of the most important positions we have foundational pieces.
Mm-hmm. Get that same shirt on right now. With that trainer, coach, talking to AJ Dillon. Nice. It's comfy as fuck.
Dude, do you ever think that AJ Dillon looks a little bit like a goblin?
A little bit, I suppose. I mean, I think Josh Dobbs kind of looks like that.
Josh Dobbs looks like an alien.
Ah,
All right,
all right. Now
what the fuck is the hold up here, guys?
I
Can
have
we
no
close
idea.
this game
Oh,
out?
because it's a 2 minute. Wow, they didn't go to a commercial break on the 2 minute warning.
They'd probably already blown all their commercial time. They had so many early in the game.
Well, in other news
Wow.
around the league, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So Lamar basically just clinched the MVP, by the way, on the
Well,
year.
dude, did you see that stat though? That Baltimore has 8 wins this year of more than 14 points against winning teams.
Yeah, they're
That's
dominant.
crazy.
All right, Minnesota has no timeouts either, so we're gonna be able to just run this straight out on this drive here on this possession. Steelers defeat Seahawks. That was huge for us. Tomlin, 17 straight seasons without a losing record. Chiefs are so the Chiefs won today, but they do not look like a team that is going to make a push in the playoffs. They could be one and done.
Oh shit, we
Oh
got a
shit,
player
who's
down.
down?
Dude, that's the last thing we need. Garbage
It's
time.
the center because I see Clifford up there taking snaps with someone else. Sean Ryan, it looks like maybe.
No, Sean Ryan's talking to LaFleur.
It better not be Myers. We better not have been dumb enough to have Myers out there.
Yeah,
We
it's
were.
Myers.
Yep, we were dumb enough to have freaking Myers out there.
I immediately looked like he grabbed his wrist or his shoulder.
Yep.
And Ryan was probably talking to LaFleur because I bet you we move him to center to close out this game. I don't know if we would move Zach Tom there right now. Well, I know Myers has not been the strongest link on this offensive line this year, but if that's a serious injury, that is a bit of a blow that will necessitate reshuffling of the line
Mm-hmm.
right before essentially a playoff game.
Yeah. That'll be big. I mean, as much crap as we've talked about Josh Myers over the year, I don't want to be having our, steadfast center. Like, Love's familiar with him, and he's been playing pretty decent last, you know. as of late. Well, that's good that he's walking off on his own power here, and
All right. So
we'll
who
have to
do
keep
we
an eye on
have?
that throughout the week. Who would our backup center be?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's Sean
Sean.
Ryan.
Wow, we
Deep
go
kill
deep.
shot to Bo Melton.
Wow, that is
Dude,
insane that
Sean
we just
Clifford is
did
probably
that.
creaming his pants right now. It's like I got to throw the football.
Jordan Love loves that. I love it too. Well, I can't believe we did that. Holy shit. Like almost unnecessary, but
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. Maybe coaching staff wanted to see what we got in Clifford. See if he can throw a deep shot.
does that put Bo
Uh,
Melton over 100 yards on the night? Maybe we just want to get Bo 100.
it
Yeah,
might. All
that
right.
puts him over
And
100.
now we go to victory formation.
Yep.
Just gonna close the game out.
Bo Melton is our
Oh,
leading
it's
receiver.
Runyon at center. We actually got
Is that
John Runyon moved to center.
oh Dobbs played so bad he's doing push-ups.
Good.
He must have fucked up on something. I bet coaches made him do push-ups.
Oh, I don't know if this coaching staff has the discipline to do that. That is interesting to me that we put Runyon at center. All right. Well,
Okay.
when we needed it most, a 23-point win on the road in a stadium
Yep.
we struggled at.
Yeah.
Um, Jordan Love has. Let's just run through the stats, man. That's I.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Oh shit, dude. Aaron Jones out here
Getting chippy, huh?
shouting with a Vikings player, and Aaron Jones is a classy guy. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, some are saying, yeah, I want to see who he got into it with. Oh,
Holy shit, he
he
just
got
got punched in the
punched.
face.
Who the fuck just punched him?
Uh, what? Okay, so it's Andrew
Who was
Booth
getting
Jr. was talking shit
to
to, I don't know if
someone?
that was a Packers staff member
No,
or
I think it was either a practice squad player or it was a player that we had inactive.
yeah, someone in street clothes, and they push each other, and when their hands
And
come back, it hit Jones in the face.
yeah,
What the fuck is Andrew Booth Jr. out there talking shit to a guy in street clothes for?
I have no idea. That was wild. All right, let's run through some stats here. In fact, let me do a screen share on it. Okay. So Jordan Love plays a great fucking game tonight. He is 24 for 33, 256, three touchdowns, no picks, no sacks, quarterback rating of 125. I mean, that's going to win you some games for
Yeah.
sure. On the other side,
Three passing touchdowns plus the rushing touchdown. It was a 4 touchdown game for Love.
yeah, that might be the first four touchdown performance he's had of his career, actually.
I think it is.
Yeah. So arguably we just watched his best game so far. He's impressive. Mullins on the other side and Hall, they combined for 144, one touchdown, one pick. We get four sacks on the night. Combined, they get a QB rating of 69.8. Mullins does significantly better than Jaron Hall does, but still all for naught. The touchdown basically comes because of a botched punt return by
Yeah.
Samari. So Samari Torrey, the former Green Bay Packer, who has now just been cut, not even allowed back in the team playing.
That's, I mean, when you think about it, though, if it weren't for that botched punt return,
It's
we
33 to
might have
3,
held them to
probably.
3 points
Yeah,
in their own house.
yeah, that's solid. Aaron Jones has probably the best game of the season. 20 carries for 120 yards. He also has one catch for 10 yards on it. AJ Dillon, pretty modest, 7 for 27. In fact, Patrick Taylor outran him with 8 for 30. On the other side, we did a great job holding the Minnesota rushing attack. Um, Ty Chandler, 10 for 40, and Mattinson, 3 for 17. The Minnesota rushing game does not look the same without, Alvin Cook back there, But
Yeah.
we'll just piggyback on the Minnesota receiving. Jefferson does salvage a okay-ish game, but not what people expected. 5 for 59. And then Jordan Addison, 3 for 28. No one else has anything of note for Minnesota. On our end, Bo Melton, 100-yard game, dude. 6 receptions, 105 yards, and a touchdown on 9 targets. He was our leading receiver. Jane Reed does damage in the first half and then basically sits out the entire second half. He had 6 for 89 and 2 touchdowns on 8 targets. And Kraft had 6 receptions for 48. Dobbs, 3 for 28. And then some random stuff.
Dude, we might actually have, like, a lot of times these back of the roster practice squad guys who get called up for injury, like, yeah, they might have a decent game here or there, but like Bo Melton, this is 2 games in a row stacking success. We might actually have a guy we can develop there.
Yeah. It looks like NBC is giving Jordan Love and Aaron Jones players of the game. Keyshawn Nixon also got a game ball player of the game as well. He had 11 tackles and half a sack on the night.
11 tackles, goddamn.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a lot for a slot corner.
Wow, Jones is the first Packer player with 120 plus rushing yards in back-to-back games since Amon Green in 2003.
Yeah, running has not been our strong suit.
Let's see what else we got here. The sacks. Keyshawn Nixon had half. Quay Walker had a sack. McDuffie had half a sack. Devontae Wyatt had half a sack. Preston Smith had a sack. He also had a forced fumble on the night, and Colby Wooden had half of a sack. The interception came from who did ever? Oh, Corey Ballantyne had the pick, and Keyshawn Nixon only had one kick return tonight for 23 yards. And it's pretty solid. Carlson hit both of his field goals. He was 2 for 2, did miss one extra point. And Dan Whelan had 2 punts for 99 yards, good for 49.5 yard average. So solid. Solid game.
All
man.
right, my friend. Well, I won't belabor the point here. This was an excellent game to ring in the new year. Glad I got to watch it with you. And we're going to be watching meaningful Packers football in Week 18 of the Jordan Love era.
Yeah. Can't wait, man. See you again next weekend then, huh?
I'll see you then.
Division
Happy New
rival
Year.
Chicago. Happy New Year, guys.